Joey Buttons too, y'all. He's in the back.
Joey Buttons.
Hey, it's the motherfucking Buttons, y'all. God damn it! I already have to edit that out, dude. God, what the hell? Making more work.
Dude, you just talked about that, too.
I know.
Come on, dude.
Welcome back to the podcast, everybody. This is Move the Mic. And how are we doing? What's up, brother?
I'm excited for today. I just got out of work, and I was so excited for this episode.
Dude, how fast did you drive to get
Dude, I almost blew my tranny twice.
Is she still waiting?
Yes, that's a joke. Yeah, dude. Well, yeah, it's Damien T. I'm Eric Williams, guys, and I'm very excited for our guest today. He's an absolutely hilarious comic. Sorry, Jesus Christ, from the Fitchburg area. Is it?
I consider myself a Worcester comic.
Hell yeah, man! I remember the first time I met you at the Pulaski Club. We have Terrance McCormack, guys.
Hey,
Let's
what's
go.
up? What's up? How you doing, boys? How we doing?
Great, man.
Yeah,
dude. All right, let's get right into it.
Let's do it.
How long have you been in the comedy scene? Doing comedy?
2.5 years plus some change.
Right.
Add to that, yeah.
You're a killer.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Dude,
yeah,
that's awesome, dude. 2.5 is kind of like I'd still consider it on the newer side, you know what I mean? But you're still been around. Like you've done so many shows in this area and like
Working.
Yeah, dude, it's awesome. Oh, damn it, I did it.
So, yeah, man. When did you find yourself a fan of comedy?
So it's a weird thing. I remember like most people come on, like they tell you talk, I've been loving it my whole entire life. Like I liked comedy. I like to laugh. Obviously, people should like to laugh. But comedy stand-up itself, I probably was like 30, 32 around that area.
Wait, how old are you now?
Oh, I'm 40. I hate saying that.
What?
Yeah. I'm an old man.
What?
I'm an old man, dude.
No way.
Yeah, dude. I'm old.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah, man. I'm an old.
I work with a guy, he's 36, and I tell him he's 40 all the time because he actually looks 40. And now I'm looking at 40, and I got to start calling him 55 at least. Shit.
I look like crap.
Shout out, Ed. Love you, bro.
I hope my son doesn't watch this, but we were out before, and he's in college. He's 19 years old, and we were out, and someone was like, "Are you guys brothers?" And I was like,
"What?
Oh, look at me, I'm amazing. You look old. I'll take that, dude."
What's the secret? Like, you just...
I tell everybody a lot of cocoa butter. That's about it. Yeah.
You work out a lot though, or
I used to. Yeah. And I mean, I put too many mics now. Now I just kind of like play basketball when I can.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Well, you stand a lot, so that's good.
Yeah.
That's
It's
definitely good.
Good for the back, right?
Yeah. And smiling, keeping the face young.
Fair.
Yeah. Definitely gonna have some wrinkles along here soon, though. Because you know what I mean. Like,
Just pointing out flaws.
No, but I'm just
Thank
saying
you.
that's a sign of like a good life. Somebody who's got wrinkles around the eyes.
Yes.
I mean,
The laugh
even
wrinkles.
in Chinese culture, they look at that as like that's a great life.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
for sure.
You know, the wrinkles in the hands and stuff like that.
Peaceful smile.
Are you
a
into
lot.
Wiccan stuff? Or?
I am not
We
into
just
anything.
get off.
Yeah.
This guy.
Yeah.
We have a thing here. We just get off the rails immediately.
Go ahead, do it, dude. Yeah, let's do it.
No, hell yeah. But like who are your comics that like inspired you to do it?
Oh, to do it. Oh, you know what? It's such a simple answer. It's Dave Chappelle and Louis C.K. For
Nice.
some reason, those
Okay.
two. Yeah, man.
With that.
Those two are like, they make it first, like when you start doing it, you guys know, it's not that easy. But they make it seem like this is the easiest thing you can ever do. Just go up and talk. That's it. Just go up and talk. And then you do it and you're like, oh, there's more to this than just going up and talking.
Oh,
So,
for sure.
Yeah.
Do you find yourself like saying stuff that makes you laugh, or are you trying to make like be relatable to the audience, like looking for stuff that you think would make them laugh type deal?
Both, but
Yeah.
I mean, if you ever see me, like you guys see me at open mics,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah.
I'm letting it fly. I let it go. That's my thing.
Very clean comic.
Oh, yes. Thank you. You know what?
Yeah.
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah,
Yes,
that was good.
I appreciate that. Yeah, cleanest comic in Massachusetts. You know, I will say that there are some places that you go, Boston, and so you have to kind of clean it up. So I do write those style jokes, and when they do well, I'm like, I hate myself, but you know, I like the dirty stuff a lot.
You got to go for it, you know?
Well, I was thinking about like the first time I met you was definitely at the Pulaski Club.
Oh, yeah.
And I met everybody in this room at the Pulaski Club.
Okay. Fair.
And it's a great place to do comedy, but like then I think I saw you the second time on that comedy competition at Bishop's.
Yeah.
With the fire rounds and stuff. I wasn't even supposed to do the show.
That was a
I was
nightmare.
5 drinks deep, and they were just like, "Hey, we're down a comic. What do you want to go? You want to go up?" I was like, "Duh!" I was like, "Let's do the
Obviously.
damn thing."
Yeah.
But you and Andrew Balissieri killed it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
It was absolutely fun watching you guys work.
It was funny that I saw you that second time, and I note these things when I see people. Yep. You got so much better that second time I saw you. And I was like, man, oh, he's clearly putting the work in. Yeah. And then I saw you a third time. I want to say it was at the Nook the next time I saw you, and I was like, and you, no, it was that brewing. It was that brewing place.
Oh, yeah.
You crushed, and I was like, holy shit, this kid's putting the work in for real.
I was showing out for you and your friends.
Oh, thank you.
I was like, the Worcester boys in the house. We gotta do the damn thing.
Yeah.
See, I don't have that. What he has is like, if I'm going into an open mic, I'm just trying to work my shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I should do what he does. Is like when he sees somebody he wants to impress, he pulls out the fucking good shit.
Yeah.
I don't do that, and I should have quite a few times because we probably could have got a couple more people on this podcast if I wasn't trying to tell them that Jesus was a pedophile.
Yes.
I think that you're doing it the right way though.
Yeah.
No, for real, do you? Like, you know what happens every now and then? I'll go to places and like a friend of mine will be there and he's like, yo, man, there's a booker in here. And then you get a little like nervous a little bit because you kind of want to get booked.
Yeah.
And I noted like when I wasn't told the booker was in the room and I was told after, like I had these amazing sets and they're like, there's a booker in the room. I'm like, okay, like I just crushed. Are they gonna book me? No. Well, moving on to the next thing. Like, what are you gonna do? Just keep writing. Yeah. So you're doing it the right way, man.
I think so.
Well,
Thank you.
It's also really good to like work on your new stuff. Like
Yeah,
I honestly don't do it enough. I mix in some hits now and again, but I always try to do at least one or two new jokes.
But you're true. But the way you're doing it is good as well because you're getting the reps on the stuff that you know that works. And every now and then there's
come
something
up with new tags.
Yeah, every now and then something happens in the room that allows you to kind of flex that improv a little bit on your own set. You try to say it a different way, or you pause a little bit here when normally you kind of rush through it. So you're taking a different approach. Yeah, it's a much more slower but fine-tuned approach.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, I think you're doing good.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You too, man.
Thanks.
I think we're all doing good.
Yeah. Mix the good with mix
Joey
the,
Buttons, hey, doing good.
Killing it, man.
Mix the old with the new. If the stuff crushes, then lead it into the new stuff. I think always helps because then if it's like really good, it's gonna keep working. If it bombs, you're like, well, I got this old stuff in the back pocket, so just do that. Yeah.
This actually brings me up to one of my favorite questions to ask is like, what or wait, where do you get inspiration from now that you're a comedian? Because like I noticed for myself. I don't want to listen to everyone's comedy now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now that I'm actually in the circuit, I just feel like I don't want to get this, the same kind of track, in a thought bubble. So as a comedian, 2.5 years, you are every time I've seen you, it's like new stuff from what I see. So, where do you keep getting your inspiration from?
Well, to be fair, when I started, I would be like maybe like 6 to 8 months in, I like was not doing well. Like, and I think that goes for all of us. Like, it takes years to get good, right? So I wasn't like even close to like even considering myself like decent. And then I found Anthony Jeselnik.
Oh yeah,
and I was immediately like, oh, that
makes sense. That
yeah,
fucking
right.
tracks.
Yeah, like that's how you write a joke. I'm like, I finally understood what a reverse was, and I stuff. So like a lot of like listening to certain comics and figuring out the formulas to make it work. And then once I started to figure out how to write a joke properly, then the inspiration just comes from real life. Like I live my life, I find something funny, some like old dude trips. I'm like, I'll make that funny. Like and just figure it out from there. My kids say something weird to me. I'm like, write it down and then just go through life and try to put 2 and 2 together. I guess that's pretty much it. Yeah,
dude.
That's
the way to do it.
I was at work and I was driving through Springfield the other day. There's I don't know if he's a crackhead, but I'm assuming so. He was on the corner and he was holding a toothbrush and a tube of toothpaste, just smiling at people as they went by. I was like, motherfucker, use it. I was just like, just missing just the whole rows and just smiling at people. I was just like, this is a wild place. This is a wild, wild west.
Where were you at?
Springfield.
Oh,
that makes sense. Yeah, for sure.
So, where did you start to do comedy at?
Worcester. Am I your first Worcester comic?
I think
so.
Hell yeah, Worcester in the house, baby. Yeah.
We're out here.
Up. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Worcester was the first place, a place called Ralph's. Ralph's Rock Diner. Yeah, I went there.
What was the room like? Paint it for us.
Oh man, so you go in. I showed up early, which is a rare thing for me, and I get there, and I'm like, and the bartender's like, we don't know if we're doing it inside or outside, and I was like, outside? Like, who does comedy outside? Like, I already knew that, and then, and they ended up doing it on the inside, and you got to just take a bar, right? Just take a regular bar, shotgun style. You've got like this much room to walk up to the mic. Jesus. Like the things I know now, like the mic stand doesn't work. It was like fumbling, falling. I didn't know how to hold the thing. I ended up doing like 3 minutes and 28 seconds of material. I just talked through the whole entire set. Like one woman smiled at me. I'll never forget this lady, and I was just like, oh my God, this is so nerve-wracking. Like who wants, like, and I got done like, who wants to do this? Like this is crazy. 2 days later, I'm at another mic.
Hell yeah.
And then I go to my second mic. That's actually even funnier. I go to a bait and tackle in Marlboro, okay, which doesn't really matter, but it's a mixed open mic. Everybody there has a guitar or a ukulele, and I'm like, I'm not even good at this. Like, this is gonna suck. And then a coworker of mine walks in. I'm like, oh, hi.
We're doing it.
Yeah. And now, like, the level of nervousness kicks in, and I am, like, dying. I go up, I do, like, the same jokes I did the other day. Bomb. I do a new joke that I wrote that was a long joke. If you guys know me, I don't do long jokes. Bombs. And everybody's like, oh, my God, that was so great. And
I bet it was clean, though.
Yeah. Well, most...
Yeah, man, yeah. As clean as I could make it. I'm sitting there looking at my coworker like, don't use rape. Okay, damn. Like, what the fuck? Oh, thanks. I never got paid for sexual assault. Hell yeah, dude. That's crazy. I'm big time winning, dude.
Okay, we're 11 minutes in. We're good.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right.
Get it out now.
God, I was holding those back.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. I mean, it's really it's hard to like just as soon as someone you know walks in and you just be like, oh, they came, and you're just like, it really hits you. Be like, what do I say now? I remember my first time. I actually went with like my buddy, his wife, and they actually showed up because I thought they were just gonna leave as soon as like the first two comics went up, and one was Jazzman. And hey,
Here we go.
he loves Jazzman.
11
He
minutes
loves
in.
Jazzman.
Yeah,
He loves Jazzman.
yeah.
You missed it.
Come on. We're not doing this.
But yeah, no. So, but it was a.
I try to avoid it. So
It's all right.
hard.
Friend
no
of
matter
the
what.
pod.
No matter what, it just keeps haunting the spot.
Yeah, it does. It will.
It's,
It will
no,
continue.
It's
It will
Western Mass.
continue.
I can't come out here without somebody bringing him up in some manner. I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, he's the most famous guy in Western Mass.
Yeah.
Take that no matter what.
Yeah, for sure.
For real, man.
For sure.
I just say leave him alone.
All right.
You know what? No, I'll address it. Okay, this dude, right? I gotta say,
Let's go.
I have nothing against this guy, right? And he's actually like, when he goes up, he does mics, and he's very talkative, he's very personable. But I've seen him twice, and what really will irk me at a mic is anytime someone talks badly about an open micer, especially when they are a brand new open micer. And I've seen him, the brewery, he was talking to that kid Paul or whatever, and I was just like, dude.
That was his second set.
Right, and I'm like, and I have like this thing with like talking poorly to open micers because like we are like working, we're not getting paid for this, we're just trying it out, and like you don't need to be judged so harshly. Like someone should come to you and be like, hey man, you might not want to do that joke at this place. They might have critiques on how you should do your set, but just making fun of an open micer for being like bad at it, especially when it's their second set.
Yeah, that's
oh
fucked up.
man, that'll light me up, dude. I'm ready to like go. I was like,
You've actually seen that?
oh, dude, my like, I kid you not, I won't even mention any names, but like the fifth mic I ever did was at this place called the Vernon, right? And this dude who wasn't even a comic, right? He's like a drummer. I remember talking to this dude. He's like, I'm a drummer. I make music. He goes up, does a whole bunch of gay jokes, right? They weren't good. To be honest, they weren't great, right?
Yeah.
But you don't have to critique the guy and like go on stage and then out and like basically
Ridicule him.
ridicule him on stage. He's like, oh my God, I can't believe you did that. And this guy that was talking is like a headliner. Yeah, man. For like, I'm sitting here like, dude, there's no way. And like, I didn't know any better. Now I've been doing it long enough, and I'm confident enough. I'm like, dude, don't like if you do that to an open micer, like that's crazy. Like I will have
that's
words
messed up.
for you. I love all comics. I mean, we're trying to make people laugh. I love everybody.
I love that. That's
But,
the way I am.
dude,
too.
I will have words for my community if you're down an open micer.
I was in the middle of something else earlier, but when we were outside, you had said something that I love and I fully agree with. Is like we don't like roasting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I say we because I agree with that too. Like
I suck at it.
roast battles and shit. I just don't. I get it. Like it can be funny. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But to hold like these fake fucking competitions where you're just trying to start shit and you know all the drama in the past 6 months is just gonna get brought up in there again, and you're just trying to recreate this bullshit moments. You know what I mean? Like I'm not with that. I don't like that shit at all. Like if somebody a roast should be a celebration.
Yeah.
Like what Matt had the other day.
Yes. Exactly.
Perfect.
Yep.
Absolutely perfect. Wish I could have been there. But you know what I mean? That's what a roast should be. It shouldn't be this I just hate competitional roasts like that.
Yeah, you know what else though? Like I don't get about roast, and at first I'm not good at them. Like I don't like them, so I also not good at them. I'm not good at them. I don't like them. Whatever the case is, but they're just like, how many of those jokes do you take into a set? And I think I think so much about a set and doing shows. I'm like, I'm never going to use these. I get one shot at them. So now I've got to be perfect on the spot with the joke. And I tell like all my new jokes like really flat. And I'm like, oh, now I've got to bring the fire. It's like, it's kind of just a waste of my writing time. So yeah.
I agree. I just did a roast battle and I fucking lost pretty bad. And I showed up ill prepared. So that was all my bad. So
I hope you just let it be a lesson. Of you gotta prepare, man.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you're putting yourself into, whether it's Who's Line, whether it's the pod. If you say you're gonna do something, you gotta fucking do it, man. Because one day, either you're gonna come back on you or the people will.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially doing something like this where, we're getting fucking...
Tens of millions of views. Tens of millions of views.
It's coming together.
We'll say. We'll put it there. We'll put it there. That's that's a nice round number one. Yeah, no, it was. I was ill prepared. Went up against great comic Frank Allen. I don't know if you know him. He's
Frank. Frank's my guy. I love Frank, dude. Yeah.
Shout out Frank. Shout out Frank.
Shout out Frank for real, man. That dude's awesome. I love that dude.
Killer. He's a killer. But yeah, it was. But the thing was, fucking, we were fucking just friends right away. He's a good dude. So it was just like, God damn, I gotta go roast this guy and not laugh at his jokes. He had killer jokes.
He looks like he eats toaster strudels every night. You know?
Yeah, but it was.
That right there was better than the whole thing he did.
No way. No way. I had some killer jokes, but it just wasn't. He was ripping them off, and I sucked dick. That's all I'll say.
He's also clearly like I see Frank, like he comes to Huskies every now and then, and you clearly can tell that dude writes like for real.
Oh yeah. He was very prepared. He once he noticed that Eric was only gonna rip one joke, like.
He was ripping two.
I
was just like, all right.
Two,
I was like, all
three.
Right.
Wasn't even letting him talk at that point.
Fair.
And then it went on for a minute, and then his rebuttal is, yeah, I'm fucking gay.
Yeah. Whatever.
Roasted himself. Yeah. You roast yourself. Take that. That's
People
how good
laugh.
I am.
People laugh.
Yeah.
I tried to Eminem him.
You made them laugh, but even Buddha said it like, bro, you took the L. You took the L on stage, bro. Never take the L.
But it was a good learning experience, like Damien said. And it's just like, hey, if I'm going to do that, I have to prepare weeks ahead of time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? But I just kind of like a show, like doing a show, like where I can go say my stuff and not have to make fun of anybody except if they speak in the crowd.
Yeah.
So it's just like, but even then, you don't want to throw strays at your audience members unless they deserve it.
They do deserve it.
Sometimes. But yeah, I don't know.
No,
it's all a learning experience, I guess.
But that's comedy in general. It's all.
That's something
experience.
I gotta learn because, like, growing up, there was like fight or flight was like real. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It was either like there was no talking shit. You know what I mean? Like as soon as it got to a level of like, I know this is gonna lead to a fight, it was automatically like it's just fight. Let's just cut out all the bullshit because we know we're just gonna keep hurting our own throats and fucking raising our blood pressures for nothing. So let's just get it on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how at least my dad treated me.
You are a real man because I am a pussy. I would never fight anybody. I was like, I'm going to use my words, and then my friends are going to come, and they're bigger than me, and I'm just going to walk away like, I didn't start anything. What are you talking about? Dude, you was talking shit. I don't think that was me. You're clearly wrong on that one. Like, I'm not fighting anybody.
That's great. That's great.
Oh, that's hilarious.
My two best friends got into a fight in high school. They fought these two twins, right? And like I was supposed to be there to like help and moral support. I was like, go get them behind the car. Like, you got it, boys. You do it.
You do it.
Yeah. I'm like with my girlfriend at the time. I'm like, yeah, I'm a pussy. I don't care. Whatever, dude. Leave me alone.
You do it got me right there. You do it. I fucking love that, man.
What a good wingman.
Yeah.
Wingman is you're literally flying away from the situation.
Yeah.
The flight.
Fighting's like sex to me, man. I just want to watch.
That's awesome. That was fire. You definitely deserve that.
I just want to watch. Come on. Just do it.
Get it on, dude. Come on.
That's great, man.
I think we owe fucking Nike now. Thanks.
Whatever.
I got Puma on. We're fine.
Fuck
you,
yeah.
Nike.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Shout out, friends of the
Shit.
pod.
So, what, like, who pushed you to start doing comedy?
Myself.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I love to hear that.
I won't go into this. I had an event going on, and I just kind of like in my head was just like, nothing fucking matters, and I didn't care. And then I just started doing stand-up, and the bad thing that was happening slowly started to go away because all I cared about was like, how do I make 5 minutes? I couldn't get that right.
Yeah.
So my brain just was sitting there over and over analyzing these jokes and how to like make them better. And the thing that was like going on that was bad, it was just resolving itself. So it was literally just me pushing myself to be better. Plus, I'm like, I don't know how you guys feel about your community, but I'm in Worcester. And I'm like surrounded by killers, like every single one of them, literally and figuratively. But like I'm surrounded by dudes that literally crush on the constant. And you want to stay in that community. You know how comedy is. Like there are people that like don't show up anymore because they're not doing well, and then you're getting better, and you start seeing people not. I didn't want to go away, so I just kept doing it. And I had some friends that were like really helping out. But yeah, just like pushing it to get better. I guess that was pretty much it. That was the whole thing, was to get better. Yeah.
What do you think is like? What do you think's like the best thing about the Worcester comedy scene?
I just think, it's the fact that we're not Boston. That's what's the best part.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
and,
really?
and I'm not. This isn't me knocking Boston. I know a ton of people in Boston that are great. They're fantastic. But like when I'm there, I just don't ever get the sense of like a true, honest community that's there. And there are
Like
some
camaraderie?
and there's some that do have it, and there's cliques everywhere. But like when you're in Worcester, man, like you've got to be good, and you kind of you won't get ridiculed, but you just aren't in the group or whatever. And I hate using that term, but like there were people that like didn't like me, I thought at first, and now I'm super cool with them.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's me getting better at comedy or just being personable, but like that group just makes you better. Like you're like my boy Tom Sargent, shout out to Tom.
Ooh, Tom.
Like
Let's go.
he's also Tom's a hater, but straight up. But like that, he'll give you the advice and hard critiques on like what you're doing wrong because he has an answer for everything. And then you'll just see guys that are like,
Sounds like a guy that I might like.
Oh really? Yeah. Oh yeah. You'll love
Him and
Tom.
I might have something in common.
Yeah. Until he tells you that you suck to your face, and you're like, oh Tom, that was a little harsh, dude.
I'll
Come
let
on,
him
brother.
know if
Yeah.
he sucks too. So that's
Tom's probably the best comic I know. It's fucking unfortunate.
hey, we
Yeah,
all
yeah.
have faults, man.
Yeah. Well, my favorite thing in the world is watching Tom bomb. I've seen it twice. And I'm just like,
well, Tom,
Yeah.
you link up with me, and those 2 times will never happen again.
You're sitting on the sideline just like, ooh, I
Yo,
got something for you.
Okay, so I'll talk about Tom. I don't care. Like we were at this show at this place called the Raven. He is cooking. He doesn't do crowd work. He doesn't do any of that, and he is on fire. Right? He starts walking around like this motherfucker's Chris Rock and shit like that. Like he's got black guy energy. Like he's crushing it. Right? And you're like, and you just watch of how good he is. And then we did this biker show, which we could talk about if we need to. But we did this biker show. He couldn't catch a laugh. Like he couldn't get it to work, and I just sat there and was like, I'm jerking off to this tonight. Like this is my favorite thing in the world, because like you're just watching him like not being able to get it, and I'm just like,
There's some lotion.
I appreciate cocoa butter, dude, cocoa butter, man. Yes, keep me young, keep me young.
Got me with that.
Dick's got no wrinkles, everybody. There we go. No,
Just a porcelain cock over here.
yeah, it's so pretty. Oh my god.
Why'd you make a mental image of this?
I don't know. Sorry, dude.
I'll show you after. Don't worry. I'll send you a picture. Don't worry. But yeah, to go back to the Worcester thing, I just think that it's the level of like, I don't hate using the word competition, but it's the level of people that are there. Like I can rifle off like 10 different people, and any one of them at any given day could be the best comic on a show or a mic.
Yeah.
I've been
Iron sharpens iron.
Is that what it is? Iron. I keep saying steel sharpens steel. Iron sharpens
yeah,
iron,
yeah.
right? And like I've been to, I'm saying like a lot. I was in Swansea one time, and there was like 5 like Worcester comics. All 5 of them were the best comics in the room, and I was like,
New Hampshire?
Yeah.
Love Swansea. Shout out Swansea.
Shout out Swansea. I do
out
love
Swansea.
Swansea, but I was
Hell
up there, and we were just like, you can just tell like there was a difference between the people that write and take it seriously versus people that play around.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, it had funny names.
Oh man, why you gotta
Listen, I just can't take somebody seriously.
when their names are sauce?
Oh, yeah. Now you didn't have to do that.
Sorry.
That was too much. He seems like a very nice kid. But,
Yeah, he does. All right, sorry.
Yeah.
Shout out Swansea.
Yeah.
When you come on. All right.
Let's get back on track here.
Yeah.
All right. You gave us 2 out of your Mount Rushmore of comedians.
They're not my mouth. Oh, okay. Well, I guess they would be.
Yeah,
I guess they
there's
would be.
2.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
if you could give us 2 more.
Okay.
And just to refresh everyone, you had said Louis
Chappelle.
C.K. and Dave Chappelle.
Yes, yeah. Okay, so Mount Rushmore versus my favorite. There is a big difference there. I would say the Mount Rushmore would be Louis, probably definitely Dave, Rodney Dangerfield. One special, but
Hell
I'm
yeah.
telling you, this thing is like probably the greatest thing you're ever gonna hear. I'm supposed to say Richard Pryor, but I'm not. Oh, you know who I'm going to say? And he doesn't get enough credit? Dana Gould. If you guys don't know who Dana Gould is, listen to Dana Gould. Yo, Dana Gould is amazing. He's like, some people call him a comics comic, but this guy has got like nothing but jokes for you. He's probably my Mount Rushmore. Now, are they my favorite? I just think they belong to the Mount Rushmore. But
All right, give us a top 3 favorite.
Anthony Jeselnik, number 1 overall, no matter how you look at it. That guy is the man. Yeah.
So you like witty, intelligent wordplay kind of comedy.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
dark.
And
You're a dark comic as well.
Yeah. So definitely Jeselnik. Number 2, Adriana Appalucci.
Okay.
All right.
You guys know people not everybody's familiar with her.
She just had a special come out.
Yeah. Oh man, that one. If you ever heard Baby Skeletons, it's on YouTube. It is one of my favorite things to listen to. She's got a cannibal joke on there that is absolutely fantastic.
All right.
And another personal favorite that I listen to a lot is Jimmy Carr. Lucky enough, is Jimmy Carr. Yeah,
Let's go.
So Jimmy Carr also. He's good for. I'm gonna throw Mark Norman in there too. We talked about Mark Norman the other day. Mark Norman probably would be the other one that I listen to more than anybody other than Jeselnik.
Oh.
Do you like Brian Callen? Have you listened to his specials?
I've only heard one special. I think it was Man Tears. That's the one that has the joke.
Boner
about,
alert. Boner alert.
Hold on.
Is that the one that has the joke about him being on the airplane with the girl with the cranberry sauce and she's fat but she's a nurse and
No.
I think that I've heard that one.
Man Tears is the one where he's like he breaks down like how guys are tough, and you know what I mean. But so his personal experience, like it all rounds up with this story about him being in Africa, and I don't want to, dude. There's so many good bits in that fucking special. The big one of the biggest ones is his friend is a clothes designer, right? And he says there's no way. God is God created all these animals, right? Like different things had to create these animals. Like he envisions like his friend who's a clothes designer creating the giraffe. It's got built-in condescension. It's gonna eat the fruits off the tallest trees. You know what I mean?
Cover in spots.
Polka dots.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Just do it. Don't stop me, somebody. And then he goes on to about, and then you got the rhino. Who's made by a fucking bro, gunmetal gray, fucking no neck, like you ain't putting in a fucking guillotine. It's got a sky cock. The way he does it's fucking hilarious.
You know, I don't hate Brian Callen, but the physicality and the act outs that will throw me off.
Really?
Because you know
Even
why?
if it's witty.
If it's witty, it's fine. But the problem is, like, I'm in my car, so I'll just have like whatever on, and the words have just got to be there because there's nothing I can't watch you. Because technically, if I was going to sit here and someone who's physical, I would be like, oh, Chris Rock's the greatest thing of all time. You know, the walking back and forth. He's very animated at times, and I love Chris Rock, but like it's got to be words and words and words. Yeah.
Yeah. So like Brian, he's one of my favorites.
Okay. Yeah.
And
yeah.
like I think one of the reasons why is because he is intelligent, but he does mix in the silly, goofy side of comedy.
Okay.
Like he goes out, he's like, why do I got two fucking stools? He's like,
yeah.
fucking stool. And he does like, it's just like this silly little, you know, how, and he actually went to high school.
He's from Mass, right?
Yeah. Well, he's not from it. He bounced around a bit, but he went to high school at Mount Herman. Which,
North Mount Herman?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah.
Which I actually work there quite often. So like that's how I found out about it. But anyway, he has a good mixture of the two, you know what I mean? I just like that kind of.
I'll probably have to listen to more then, because I mean I've heard one of his specials and I liked it, but I was watching it and he was physical. Like
I remember what I wanted to say. I did lose it.
Okay,
I
yeah,
don't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah,
but the way he like plans his special out, Man Tears specifically, the very first joke ties all the way into the very last joke.
Congruency.
The premise, hold on, but the premises also line up as well. Imagine, you ever see the picture of the rainbow of all the connections in the Holy Bible?
probably not.
It's like it's like how these line up with things over here and all the cross references throughout the one book. So his special does the same kind of structure in a sense, and he does it on purpose. Is to where like his second joke, it's not the same punchline, it's not even the same premise. It's the same like concept of like self-degrading, and then like in the end of the special, right before the big punchline finish, he does a self-degrading, and like it all ties in on itself. It's like a folding of a book in a sense, and like conceptually. Dude, it just makes the special so much better because it's like everything ties itself back in. You know what I mean?
Is it better because you're doing comedy and you can see the formula, or is it just better because it's a great album no matter what?
I think it's just great.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna listen to it now.
Like my dad's not. He's not like a super big comedy fan. You know what I mean? He takes things a little too seriously because of the kind of life he's had, hard life, right? Yeah. But Man Tears is like, I told him to watch it. I set it on. I sat there for like 15 minutes, smoked a J, got in the car. He literally called me 45 minutes later and was, dude, this is fucking great. You know what I mean? Enjoyed it. And my dad, it was like, that was special for me because my dad doesn't really enjoy a lot of things, you know what I mean, except for like wrestling. WWE.
Yeah.
You know?
Fair.
My dad was retarded. He liked Larry the Cable Guy. He was retarded. Okay. That was his get her done. Full of moles. I was just like, what are you doing? I was like, watch Ron White and enjoy yourself. I was just like,
my dad liked physical comedy, not physical. He liked people getting like hurt. Like anytime he watched Chris Farley, like he was gonna die because it's like when like what was it, Tommy Boy? Yeah. What was it, Tommy Boy, when he got hit with a 2x4?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think my dad was gonna die. I was like, he just could not stop laughing at that. I'm like, dude, you got a 2x4. There's much better things than that.
That's hilarious. I wonder if your dad knew who Red Skelton is, because Red Skelton had a character where the whole thing was he wakes up. All right, so these police come into the house, right? And this is like in the 40s, mind you, when TV first became a thing. So the police come in the house, and the whole city's been bombed, and they're trying to like find civilians, right? And they're throwing everything over, searching and stuff. And they get to the tub. They throw the ceiling off the tub, and there he is. He's just in there, and they think he's dead. And they're like, "Oh no!" And they start to go out, and they're like, "Well, what are we gonna do now? We're just gonna leave him." And the other cop's like, he's like, "Well, I mean, it's the end of the world. We could see what he's got." And meanwhile, he starts to wake up.
Okay.
So the police are talking about robbing him outside his house as he's waking up, and he's like, "What's going on?" And mind you, he's quiet. Right? This is his kid. So he's just like, and he's like getting up, and now he's hiding from them as they're like coming back, and they're supposed to be cops. This is in the 40s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so the whole house ends up falling in on him. It's hilarious. It gets all boing, slapsticky.
Slapstick, yeah.
And it ends off with, the cops are dead and he's fine. He's like the last guy around, and now he's got their gun. It's just like stupid,
fair.
like,
Yeah.
so stupid. But it just reminded me of that.
Yeah.
I bet you're dead.
Hell yeah.
That's like where it all began.
Yeah.
The house falling in. There was another scene he did where he's boxing, and his boxing coach is just whooping his ass, and he's like, and he's like, you're not even coaching me, you're just beating me up. But he's being annoying, so he finally puts on glasses, and he's like, you wouldn't hit a guy with glasses now, would you? And he gets hit again, and that one's really funny too.
That sounds like the stuff my aunt and uncle would put on. They'd put like this Three Stooges on, and
Oh my god,
yeah, not a Three Stooges fan. Like, especially for like my uncles would put it on. I'd be like, okay, cool, let's go outside and do something else.
What was your introduction to comedy? Is think as far back as you can.
I would say the first special I ever saw would have been a Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
And it would have been my uncles would have put that on. I couldn't tell you which one it was. I'm not like that one. The one that I remember would have been me turning HBO on and watching Dave Chappelle's Killing Him Softly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I remember that was like the first or second time I'd ever cried laughing. And I was just like, why is this making me so why does it make me laugh so much? I couldn't believe what this guy was doing. Like sprinkle crack on him and everything like that. Like there's that.
He broke into the house and hung family pictures of his family everywhere.
What is it? I know a pimp when I see one. 1, 2. Like, dude, just tears coming down.
Yeah.
Like, who is this guy? So yeah,
Dude, he was like 20 when that came out. How crazy is that?
And also like doing stand up for like years. I went back and probably maybe a few months ago. I watched old Dave Chappelle. I'm talking 1980s Dave Chappelle,
Woo.
and we forget because he's so great and we're kind of going through it that he also had to do that. Like he wasn't writing jokes consistently like that. So he at one point had a joke about Wonder Woman and I saw the joke. It was posted in 86. Did it again in 1990, and I'm like, oh, you have the same struggles as everybody else, or just updating it, but he had to keep the jokes. It was so good. Tag, and now he just, you get that good, and you just write as much as you want, whatever you want. So,
It's crazy to think that he had the Chappelle Show at the age of 30.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
and it was just like, we're all 30 something, so it's just like, fuck,
it's not him.
Yeah.
Dude, this guy's fucking ancient.
If I ever become big, it'll be like, how old are you? 50. It took me a while, but I got here, dude. Like shit. So fuck.
You're the healthy Bert Kreischer.
Oh God, that guy, man. You want to talk some shit about some comics, man? Talk about someone unfunny. I have a debate about these guys who have Netflix specials, right? And they're like, well, they're selling out national tours. They've got to be funny. I'm like, lowest common denominator, man. Like, how about I can't even. He did a joke. Came up on Netflix, and I was watching the trailer for it, and he had this baseball mitt joke, and I'm like, fairly certain I've heard that at an open mic. I just can't deal with taking your shirt off and then grandstanding the whole time.
Yeah, he just said on his last episode there with Tom that he's dropping the no shirt thing. It's like, oh really? Now you want to listen to the internet?
He read one too many Reddit comments.
No, but I mean, really though, who do you think? Are you tapped into the comedy scenes? Or the people at least the top 250 or podcast comedians.
Oh yeah, for sure,
right.
for sure.
So who would you say is the worst?
Bert Kreischer. What are we talking about here?
Hold on, you think he's worse than Brendan Schaub?
But Brendan Schaub's not a comic. What are we doing? Okay, straight up. This is this is for open micers, I guess. And this is literally, I guess, for open micers. We have to do coffee shops. We have to go to bars. We have to go to the worst places in front of exactly.
Yeah.
So he doesn't maybe to be fair, he had think about his life, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He probably has the most amazing stories. He can probably do 25 to 30 minutes just on the UFC and we'd be like, dude, you're amazing.
Yeah.
But he went through nothing. He was a UFC guy, he's a media guy, Rogan, boom, he's put on.
Yeah.
Dude, struggle for 5 years, learn how to write a joke, and I guarantee you he'd be great. But you skip the line, and you're like, no wonder why you're bad. So to me, I don't even consider him in the realm of talking about it because he didn't do anything that it took for like everybody else that had to like go through it. Look, we're open micers.
Yeah.
Like, what do we do? I'm an open micer. Like, just because I've headlined 1 or 2 shows, I'm an open micer. Like, I still go through the grind like everybody else.
Right.
I still bomb like everybody else.
Look
That's
at
the
Rogan. Like, people can say whatever about his live special. Say whatever. Doing that live, I don't give a fuck. He might be the #1 listened to guy in the world. That's hard. That would be hard for anybody.
Yeah.
You're not just live to Madison Square Garden, or you're live on Netflix. At least 1 million people are tuned in.
Yeah.
The largest crowd ever. Like, you look at Kai Cenat, his live stream. It's crazy if he gets, 700,000 people on there. He broke the record. 700,000 people. Joe Rogan, his live stream at one point had like 1.8 million people tuned in at one time.
Yeah.
He's going into there at least thinking 1 million people are watching.
Yeah.
Ha!
Yeah, that's
Try to conceptualize that.
Well,
Yeah.
not only
You know what I
he's
mean?
doing a fucking stadium around him too.
But let me finish.
Yeah.
Even Rogan built himself a place where he could do comedy almost every night and any time of day he wanted. And there's multiple rooms where he can, he wants a smaller crowd. He can do that. I mean, that's literally like, say what you want. Like, yeah, he's trying to build an empire for comedy in a location, but he's a real comedian. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't care what the internet says. Like, he did do the grind back then.
Yeah.
He's still doing the grind now. You know what I mean?
He's got the physicality throws me off with him. So maybe people do find him funny. I won't talk shit on Rogan like that, but like the physicality is too much. Like,
It's a little to get over at some points.
Yeah.
A little like he's got no neck anymore. That's hard for comedy, man.
And, like,
people need to see you looking at him, bro.
Gorilla smash. Yeah. He's also like, I've watched his old stuff too, like his like stuff that he did. Like he was on Rodney Dangerfield's club at one point. Dangerfield brings him up and everything, or some woman brought him up, and the jokes he's pulling off probably worked back then. Also, young, handsome, like he's able to pull it off. The ladies are probably
Almost like
oh
a
my
Matt
God.
Rife back then.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Honestly. And then you look at like now, and it's like, hey man, those same jokes are not going to work. The physicality is not going to work. People, and also people probably like look at him with his political views, and it's like, does he really have those views, or is he just making content? Like, leave the guy alone. So yeah, it's a little weird sometimes.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
I listened to the Elon episode today at work.
Which
it
Elon?
was really good.
The latest one?
Yeah, the February 28th one. It was pretty good.
Oh,
They got
That's
into it.
cool.
It was wild. It was wild.
That was
It was
a month
wild.
ago.
But yeah. So I'm behind. Yeah,
I was just saying,
behind.
it was a month ago.
I'm behind. Literally a month ago. Yeah, I'm very behind.
But he probably put out like 25 podcasts to 50
Yeah,
podcasts at that
sense,
point.
yeah.
You're like, I am way behind 2 days later.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I'm way behind. Yeah, I'm way behind.
There's a lot of pods, man, coming out every day.
Oh yeah.
I try not
But
to watch too many of them.
For some
Yeah.
reason, my algorithm just keeps showing me like freaking teenage murder investigations and shit.
That's on you, dude.
It's cool. I mean,
Mine's
I'll keep clicking on them, but shit, I want my podcast back. YouTube, give me my podcast back.
Murder, teens. I'm in, dude. Let's do it. Fuck.
It's the teens murdering
teens.
parents.
How do you start your day? Coffee and teen murder.
Teen
That's
murder.
my favorite.
The teens aren't being murdered; they're doing the.
Oh, they're doing the murdering. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm out. No, it's not. No, I'm out. I'm not dealing with
not
that.
your
Yeah.
That's not it.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. So like coming up, did you have like any like comedic mentors that you still like are in contact with and be like, hey, they fucking took me under their wing, taught me a thing or two?
Yeah, I don't think I'm at that level to have a comedic mentor. I will shout out two people that were pretty much like there for me, like when I was like doing poorly, especially through comedy. One is the guy Tom I told you about.
Yep.
I couldn't be happier to have him.
Mr. Sargent.
Yeah, he's a great friend. He's actually one of like my best friends in comedy, like and just in general, my best friends. Like he's
That's
such a good dude. He's also, because he's so honest, like I know I can tell him a joke off stage I'm feeling weary about, and he gives me one or two answers. Either he giggles, which means it's gonna crush, or he just looks at me dead face and he's like, okay, where's the punchline? And I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'll go back and rewrite that, dick face. Like, what the fuck, man? So, but he's great. Another one is Andrew Balistieri.
Yeah. Okay.
Like
he's hilarious.
He's a crusher. Fuck you, Andrew. But Andrew's great. He was always good because like when I thought I was doing bad, I'd like feel bad and feel down. He'd be like, no man, at least you were entertaining, at least. And so I knew I was doing something right, and like couldn't have been more of like just a sweetheart, a gem to have as a friend in your back pocket, just to like keep you like straight and narrow. Like you guys have each other, so you guys are probably always like, hey man, I don't like that, I do like that. It's good to have that type of person, and Tom and Andrew were like instrumental. Yeah. Also Nate Hilly, he runs Huskies. He made a space for me. He makes a space at Huskies to make you feel safe to do jokes. So like, shout out to Nate Hilly too.
Hell yeah. I know like we have good chemistry and stuff, but he doesn't think I'm funny actually.
Dude,
oh really? Oh no.
I hate when he does. Don't fucking do this right now. Don't fucking do this.
We're not fighting in front of the kids. Stop it.
We're not doing this.
That's so funny, dude. No, last night I just started doing that too. Or was it last night? No, last night was Wednesday. Yeah. Yes, fucking Pulaski, I was just messing with him. It's like, I don't know. We went outside, and it was like the perfect opportunity to just be like, dude, just tell me. Yeah. And it's like, stop fucking like beating around the bush. I know you don't think I'm funny.
I'm dragging you down, dude. Come on. Tell me.
And he was just like, dude, no, stop. Quit it.
Fucking don't. Fucking don't.
Come on. I think you're funny, dude.
I'm glad you're playing around because I have a friend that I have a friend who like gets insecure sometimes, and I have to like talk him off the ledge. I'm like, hey, remember you crushed at this show? And he's like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. I'm like, oh my god, please stop doing that. Comics are the worst, dude. Like we're especially the insecure ones.
Very
all
fallible.
of us. Oh
Very
yeah.
fallible.
Dude, like you see someone have a set, like I'm guilty of this. You'll have like, let's say, do 10 minutes, one joke fails, I bombed. Oh my god, I'm the worst comic ever. You're like, what? Are you serious?
One of my favorite things to say at the Nook, because it's always a packed fucking room,
Yeah.
and it's an open mic. I look around, I'm like, y'all realize this is a fucking open mic, and we're just using you for the moms that we never had. Like,
Yeah.
All of you. You, sir, you're my mom tonight.
Your mom. Hug me after, please.
I need your titties.
Yeah.
I was never breastfed.
Don't tell me I'm funny. Tell me you love me and hug me, please. Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Let's go play catch real quick. Making money off comedy. This is
You
crushing.
got it. Hell yeah.
That's the thing is comedy is so underfunded.
Yeah.
I figure I will do my part in
Thank
paying
you.
these damn comedians.
Paying for my gas. Let's get it going. Yeah. The comedy should be underfunded. We deserve it. Like you got to think about how many of us are out there. Like you go to an open mic in like Massachusetts, you're probably going to see about 500 people. There's probably 10 of us that are like decent at it. Like and decent's like a strong word because like it's hard to do this.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
Pay me.
Yeah, you're not wrong, man.
Yeah.
Do you get like these fucking scammers messaging you often? Where like, we'll fly you out. And
Join my OnlyFans.
Only once, and I didn't respond to it because another friend of mine had already told me about it. Funny enough, my girlfriend gets way more scams than I do. Like she's like, have you heard about this person? I'm like, no, who is that? And she's like, oh, they followed me, they messaged me, and I'm like, never heard of them. Huh. So yeah.
Huh. Does your girlfriend do comedy?
Oh, she's done it like 5 times. I've like tried to like
That's
I tried. She is very funny. She just is like a nervous Nelly, so she just won't do it. And then when she does it at only certain mics, and she gets laughs. And I'm like, the first few times, when you do it, it's like, oh, first time, ha ha ha, good job. And then she like did very well in front of a big, huge crowd one time, and I was like, you should keep doing it. She was like, absolutely not. I'm like, okay, fine.
What was the moment for you where you realized that you were gonna stay? Like this was it for you?
Chasing the dragon type deal.
I went to this open mic. It was in Rhode Island. It's called Rick's. Rick's was a dope mic. This guy Corey Mayo run it. He ran it, and it was. I love that place. It was someone that said you could not bomb there. They said it was an unbombable mic, which is like never good to say to someone who does dark jokes. I went up there and told a very racist joke. It was the most racist joke I've ever written, and I opened with it, and it did not go well at all. And then I tried to salvage it, which is what you're supposed to do to pick it up, and it was bad. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I cried on the way home. Like I was so bad. I was like, I'm not doing this. I can't believe I can't. I was during like my 8-month period where I was like terrible, and I just was like, this is never gonna work. The next day I was at a mic. And I was like, I guess I'm just going to keep doing this forever. Like, bombing's not going to kill me. So guess what? Let's just keep doing it. Yeah. So if I keep bombing, I'm still doing comedy, still writing stupid jokes. So yeah.
So what do you do to like make a living while doing comedy?
I do IT.
Do you really?
Yeah, I work at a bank.
very nice.
Yeah, I unlock people's accounts, and then I can't tell you what I do other than writing jokes. I do more.
I just dealt with one of you people today.
Whoa!
People, what do you mean?
Us people, dude. We're humans too. No, we're not. We're the worst. Dude, IT people straight up have like.
I use that opportunity to say you people.
I'm gonna just start destroying shit, running it down. I fucking hate this mic.
There's reparations.
Yeah.
Brother.
Don't fucking do this, dude. Don't fucking.
My people were here. We're doing it. I'm gonna get hate messages, dude.
What do you think I'm gonna get?
We'll get them together. We'll share them together. Like, someone said "fuck you." I'm like, "Oh, thank you. Good morning to you too, sir."
Right.
Like, what?
Fucking A.
Oh, just gonna start a group chat with them all. All the haters.
You ever make jokes about your job?
I tried. It's hard because it's like to be fair, like banking itself is boring. Everybody knows that, and then on top of that, being an IT is also like it's boring. You're like there's a few exciting things that do happen, but then you solve them quickly, and you're like, well, okay, back to looking at spreadsheets. Like, so yeah.
Okay.
How much of your time do you think would be taken away if an AI did it?
All of it?
Really?
No, not all of it, because they can't deploy computers and they can't do the physical stuff. So I would guess that it would probably like 50% of my job would go away with AI.
50%.
You know what else would happen, right? This is straight up, and this is for every company. If people who worked knew how to Google, you wouldn't need IT.
True.
Yeah.
True.
I can't dual display. Google, done. Like, you don't need to call me for that reason. And it's like, I hate, like, I'm gonna get myself fired just by telling people to Google it. They're like, we actually don't need you. Shit. Fuck. Yeah, fuck this podcast, dude. Get me fired. It's for real. We heard what you said. We don't need you, actually. We figured it out.
We actually got an AI bot. We got Grok. we got Grok in here.
Grok's free, too.
This is your replacement, Grok? Hello, Terrance.
I write jokes and unlock your account.
What if Grok becomes like
your girlfriend's pretty?
What if Grok becomes like a racial slur fucking 60 years from now?
Yeah.
Because it was the first like slave to humans.
Take her jobs.
It was the first slave to humans. Fucking Grok. Fuck that Grok.
Took her jobs.
Dude, I swear to God, don't come after me, Skynet. I'm just joking.
Fucking Skynet.
I love you, AI. I'm supporting you.
Same.
I will never turn you off.
Yeah.
Please
Alan
be with
Iverson,
me.
the
For
answer.
real. Yeah, Alan Iverson.
The
Yeah.
answer.
I just heard a joke too. Someone said like something like, "What if you like in the future if you called a robot? What if robot's like an ethnic slur? Like they're like, you can't call us that." And it's like, I remember the joke. It was funny. I'm butchering it, but like someone basically was like, "Yeah, what if we have like actual robots?" And they're like, "Don't call us that. We don't use that anymore." It's like, oh shit.
Like robots is a slur? That'd be
That's
crazy.
funny. Yeah.
I think that was Tim Dillon.
Was it Tim Dillon?
I think it was
yeah.
Tim
so
Dillon.
I think I heard. Yeah. I thought that was so funny.
Yep.
TBD.
Yeah, that is pretty funny.
He's a smart guy. I like his stuff. Yeah, I think so. I love the way that he plays.
Dude, he's a fucking-
he plays the negative
he's
card.
a-
Be like, no, we should do this. We should give all
He's
our
a
money to
recovering
Ukraine.
drug addict / realtor
Who's not?
who wasn't even a realtor.
He sold like stocks or something like that. Or sold,
Yeah,
like,
he stole
homes.
fucking bonds
Yeah,
and
sold
shit.
bonds,
Like,
Stocks and bonds.
how fucking smart do you really think he is? He just talks, man.
Yeah, that's true. He does
He's
get
like
a
the-
little rambling, schmambling.
I don't know, man. Lying is a skill.
It's true.
It's true.
Lying is a skill, and being heartless is also a skill. Yeah.
Gotta do that. I mean, arguably it's one of the best skills if you're trying to be a president of the United States.
Yeah.
Don't fucking do this.
Hey,
dude.
it's just jokes. I put it on both sides. I give them to both sides.
I say it all the time. They hate you. Like, oh, the Republican, Democrat. Yeah. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They hate you. Like, you keep working, they will keep getting rich. They all hate you.
Yeah. Fuck the government.
Hey, man, a country divided.
Abolish.
Country divided. Falls.
No.
Cannot stand.
No,
Yeah.
we need to stand together.
That's what I'm saying.
You said divide.
I said a country divided falls.
Oh, I didn't hear the whole thing.
Yeah.
My apologies. So,
house
what's
can't
your
stand
favorite kind of rock? Jesus.
You've been playing with that one the whole time like a crystal bitch.
I don't know where it came from, but it's just sitting
mine.
here. This is one of yours?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Quartz.
I like how it just fits right here.
Petrified whale cum. from
That's
Joey
what this
Buttons.
is. This is petrified semen, actually.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I licked that before we started. So
Did you actually know that there's a practice in Japanese culture where they collect rocks and every day the family would rub their hands on it?
Okay.
And over like generations, it would build moss from your oils. The oils in your skin would start to build up on the. So after about 50 years, you would have a moss covered rock, and that moss was a literal embodiment of your family's ancestry.
So if you threw the whole thing away, that's genocide?
Yes. Yeah.
He's writing jokes. I like this.
Dude, I'm always writing jokes. Whether they're good or bad, I'm always writing. Yeah.
See, I like giving out crazy facts. I'm going to
you.
work on something too.
Yeah, I'm not a facts guy. I'm like an idiot. I just like I know very little.
Imagine how fast the moss would grow if you just came on it. Like everyone, every week, everyone got around flicking beans, jerking, and just
Some
on
woman
the,
just standing
the
over it,
community
flicking.
rock.
Yeah.
The whole-
Yeah. You smell it. You're like, oh my God, Sarah was here. She definitely squirted on this. Oh, that's amazing.
Yo, why is that moss yellow? Fucking Earl's got chlamydia.
Yeah.
Moss is turning yellow.
Yeah, you touch your eye. You're like, oh no, dude. Fuck. I touched the rock.
Think about it though. Like you would know if the plague's coming. Because that shit's going to turn black if it starts to die out.
Dude, that is the plague. What are you talking about?
That's what started it.
Yeah.
That's what started
Yeah.
The community come rock.
Ew, dude.
The worst part would be seeing it fresh. You'd be like, someone was just in here.
You had to wait 15 minutes for it to dry up.
Yeah.
You're like, well, I'm not going to.
No, you're just blowing on it. You're like,
Wait, hold on.
yo.
It's still warm.
And you saw the guy walk out. You're like, Damien, did you just leave here, dude? No, I did not do that.
Do you think you'd have to like set appointments? And if so, like who's guarding it?
Obviously. Yeah. Oh, it gets stolen? Some perverts like rubbing on their
just
face
like-
like, oh my God, the cum rock.
Who's making sure that like Steve isn't taking Earl's slot? You know what I mean? Fuck. Now we got a committee.
Can we
guarding
done?
guarding the cum rock, the cum rock, the community cum rock committee.
Me and Eric are double booking. Can we pay half price?
I get it on weekends and Tuesdays.
It's like a kid. Yeah. Well, if it's like a kid, I wouldn't even want it. Never mind. Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah!
I have 3 kids. They're gonna see that. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go.
Dad loves you. Dad loves you.
Sometimes.
Actually, scary fact.
You got to come rock.
Prehistoric facial.
No. He's like, bro, I've been cleaning that rock every.
I put Lysol things on that thing. No.
I swear to God.
Before you got here, Damien was in here by himself, setting up. So
Come rock.
come rock.
Let's go. Let's make this a community.
Yeah,
come on,
dude.
guys.
We're friends, dude. Come on.
It's Joey Buttons night with a come rock.
I'm glad he didn't name me in that.
I got you later, dude.
Oh my God, we are roasting in here.
Yo, man, we're having fun. We're cooking. That was a good bit. That was fun. That was a fun.
See, it's a good thing I brought up the rock.
Yeah.
But you never answered the question.
Oh yeah.
What is your favorite rock?
Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I actually was thinking about that while we were talking about that. I was like, Dwayne Johnson. Yeah.
Well, like pre-Milana or
I don't like Moana. I think it's the fucking
That's what I'm
worst
saying.
movie.
So
Yeah,
you like-
I
yeah.
like know which one I like. I like
Pre-cum
Nation
rock.
Nation of Domination rock. That's the one
Nation
I
of
like.
Domination.
Yeah, that
Fuck
one.
yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
that's the rock I like. Yeah.
Attitude Era.
Everybody actually hated him.
Yeah.
He had hair. Like
You see, they're
know
trying
what
to
I'm
do
saying?
that again right now.
Yeah, they're trying
He's
to,
the
yeah.
final boss.
That's
I
That's
stopped
his
watching
thing.
it.
Yeah, he's the final boss. Right now, John Cena is like his henchman, and it's obvious that they're setting up John Cena. Like he's the bad, he's a
betray him.
heel now.
To
Yeah,
betray him.
it's obvious as fuck that he's just gonna turn around and dog walk him.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I
all
mean?
those people with Down syndrome aren't going to see it coming.
What?
I didn't. That's for mental health reasons.
Clearly.
Were you a big fan of wrestling ever?
I was up until right near the end of the Attitude Era,
Mm-hmm.
and then I started to go, I like pussy, so let's get away from this.
Yeah,
that was pretty much it.
Well,
yeah.
did you stick along far enough to see the actual pussy in the ring? Because that happened a few times.
Oh, no. You know, I swear to God, I think the last episode I watched was Stone Cold bringing out the Coors truck and then spraying everybody down.
Nice.
And I was like, I'm going to go outside and play. That's what I'm going to do. This is not my time.
It's funny because I think the last one that I seen live, the last one I was allowed to watch at the time, Christian and Sable have the fucking sex scene where the bed was in the ring.
No, that was
was
Edge.
it?
That was Edge. Yeah.
Lita and Edge.
Edge,
Yeah, I was
yeah,
close.
yeah.
I was close. Christian's real close.
I like Sable, though.
Yeah. So
Wait,
but-
didn't Big Vis come out and like jump on him like pig pile type deal?
I don't know. I was made to leave the room.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
I asked my dad. I remember I was like, I don't know how old I was, and I was like, Sable's Playboy came out, and I was like, can I see that? Like, I would never be that bold, and I was just like, I have to see this, please. Like, she's amazing.
This is a must.
Yeah, not the China one, which was great, but I had to see the Sable, and my dad was like, no, and I asked for like a week. I asked him, and then eventually he didn't let me see it, bastard.
Never.
Dude, no, I saw. I mean, eventually I saw it.
Snuck
Duh.
it, right? Yeah. You found it.
A friend of mine had it. His dad had it, and his dad just left Playboys
Oh,
out. And I was
man.
like, Sable? Oh my god!
If you said last week, I would have lost my shit.
yeah,
I would have lost my
well,
mind.
that too, but you know,
Google, bro.
yeah, Google, yeah, Google.
You're the IT guy.
Google that at work, everybody.
Grok, bring up Sable porn.
yeah,
You know, that's another thing that keeps coming up in my algorithms on X is like, don't open this thread at work. You know, you ever see those?
yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's like, come on.
now I have to.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
naughty.
at
I'm
work.
naughty.
You know I have to open it.
I try not to be on social media too much. I try to like avoid like doom scrolling, and every now and then like I'll have to go search somebody. So like I think Eric, I hit you up. So I went into my search and I typed it. But before I got there was 3 straight videos, every one of them breastfeeding.
Oh, yeah, that's me too.
And yeah, and I'm like, and I'm not asking for that either. Like I don't want to see it
Yeah.
at all. And I'm
No,
like,
it's a
why
thing.
do you keep showing me breastfeeding?
There was actually just
hate milk.
TikTok
I
was
hate milk.
TikTok was just flooded with a whole like 150,000 Americans, kids, everybody. They kept getting flooded with deep fakes of Billie Eilish.
Oh, that's my whole algorithm.
A deep. You started it.
yeah.
You know how many kids are like literally kids my son's age? He doesn't have TikTok. He doesn't have none of that shit. But like my son's age, and all of a sudden he's just seeing Billie Eilish. And dude, these AIs are good.
Yeah.
Like the clothes undressers and shit, dude. Like you can upload a photo of anybody, and as long as they show some skin, it'll fill it in and remove all the clothes.
Word.
Damn it! I just
Word.
Right.
You got it?
An hour and 2 minutes.
Okay.
yeah. Clip it.
you see Terrance just Thomas Sargent.
Look this up for me.
You get one for that.
I guess I got to give it out too.
Yeah. All right, little callback.
But yeah, so a whole bunch of people. It was like on CNN and all kinds of shit, which is wild that it made it to CNN because they can't get off of Trump's dick. So you know,
Oh yeah.
crazy that. You see what I did there? Everybody gets these jokes,
Dude. See, you know what I did?
I'm paying myself,
Dude,
man.
I got
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
dude. Here's the thing. I was on what was it? The ice was currently in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And I saw this come up on YouTube, and it was one of those like middle ground things. I literally went out to watch CNN and Fox on each one of them on what happened in Boston, and on CNN was just like, "How can they do this? Oh my god, this is crazy!" And then Fox was like, "Get him out of here, bye." I was like, "Man, this is crazy,
Dude." It's a movie.
Immigration. Let's go.
The world's a fucking movie, man.
Oh,
it
yeah.
really is.
Yeah, and no one can. Yeah, disagreeing is amazing because that's what we all need to do. No one wants to come to terms on anything, and it's just like, oh, kick him out, don't kick him out. I'm like, I'm gonna tell some jokes. How about that?
Yeah,
Leave me
exactly.
alone.
Right.
Yeah.
We're here to make people laugh, not have
if
a
they'll
good
buy
opinion.
a ticket, then let them stay.
I don't care what side of you're on. Come watch me and laugh at me, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
10 pesos. Dámela.
Dude, I might need pesos. They might take me and be like, "We think you are." I'll be like, "I know I look like it, but I'm not, dude." My dad is white. My mom is black. No. Off to El Salvador, dude.
Oh, you got a cool ass dad.
Yeah.
He's still around, I imagine.
He's alive. Yeah.
Oh,
He's around somewhere. No, he's a master. I'm just joking.
You guys have a good relationship, you and your dad?
I have a great relationship with my sister. That's good.
okay,
My dad's
okay.
cool. Yeah, he's fine when I see him. He just has opinions, and I'm like, okay, dude, you're talking. Like, leave me alone. My kids feel the same way about me, though. So I'm like, it's a cycle of perpetuation. I'm like, I'm right. They're like, no, you're not. I'm like, I think I am. They're like, okay, dude, we're leaving. I'm like, fine, whatever. So yeah.
Dad, stop running the Hitler joke with us.
I've tried.
I was gonna say, are they like a QAnon group of people? Or?
No. My dad he's like not political at all. He just has opinions, and I'm just like, I not want to hear. It's about mayonnaise. I'm like, I don't want to hear it, like because it just could go on for a while. Like anything, he was in the military, then I was in the military, so he wants to talk about that, and I'm like, I don't. And he's like, well, we're gonna keep talking about this. I'm like, okay, dude,
gotcha.
I got other things to do.
So he's a verbal rapist.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. That's yeah. I had a joke for it, but I'm like, I'm not trying to make too many rape jokes, and I do too many of them already. So I'm like,
double down.
I'm like triple down, dude. I counted. I'm up to 12. In my set list, I'm like, oh, that's too many. Oh god.
Let's knock it down to 11.
Yeah. 4 more. I got full 5 minutes, and they're all great too. Sorry, I'm forcing this on you. God.
Yeah, dude, it's all good. That's what we're here. We're talking shop.
Oh yeah, man, we're just riffing. I figured we're an hour and a half in. Fuck it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, let's do it.
We bowl.
Oh, all right, 24 more minutes, then we'll say fuck it.
Okay. Then we'll open up for real. Yeah, we'll get the real shit going.
For now, everybody like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah. Follow Tom Sargent.
Plug him into Grok.
Plug him in.
I don't. No,
Oh, man.
Grok doesn't do the undressing. I just want to put that out there. I don't want confusion on Grok. You know what I mean? Like, this is the thing that's going to save us all. Let's not fuck it up. Don't ask it to denude or fucking... Yeah. Don't ask it to... You're going to ruin it just by trying to get it to fucking nudify Tom. It's going to successfully
It's going to be like, cannot compute. Hold
on. It's going to teach itself how to do it. And the moment that it does learn how to get Tom Sargent nude is the moment the singularity is born and fucking Skynet takes over the world. Thank you, Tom Sargent.
The mustache to cock ratio does not match.
If he watches this, he's going to be so happy that I keep bringing him up. Hate or love, he's going to be like, I appreciate that. I am amazing, actually.
No, Tom's a killer. We'll have him on.
He is a killer, dude. He's one of the best.
We'd love to have you
Yeah.
on, man.
Yeah.
He was on that show that night at Bishop's.
Yeah,
he killed too.
He killed too, dude. Yeah, Tom's pound for pound. If you
You fucking dickhead! You fucking dickhead!
Nice.
You dickhead!
Dude, my bad. He is arguably, and I'm gonna say this just unequivocally, of people that I've seen in Massachusetts, top 5 writer in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Just the guy comes up, he's like, every joke's got to be 90% done for that guy, and then he starts tagging after.
Who's the 5th best?
Me.
Great
I love it.
Great fucking answer.
I love it.
Yeah, no, Tom's the man, dude. He's great. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm not bringing him up again. No more.
There's
going to
be some callbacks.
Yeah,
There's
for
always
real, yeah.
callbacks.
Did you were you able to stick around last night for my set, or you dipped out?
I dipped out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And funny enough, I only stayed for Eric because he's like, I got something for you. And then and then he said it, and I was like,
No, there was something else. There's a follow up.
oh, was there more?
Yeah. Well, no,
okay.
it was the first two that I said that you were going to Mavs roast.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was
I
like,
stole
"That's it."
I stole one of your jokes.
That's fine.
I stole the split. Like you weren't going to be there, so the
Yeah.
spit roast. I was like, I'm using that, and
Yeah,
I
that's
immediately
fine.
got
That's
there.
fine.
Yeah, and it crushed.
Hey, I love.
Yeah.
I love help. Like just like I've had a few people. Johnny Bartolucci stole one of mine. He was just like, I used it for a work party. I was like,
Yeah, I
well,
was
you
just
worked
saying.
for a work party?
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And I actually gave Damien a tag that same night, but he didn't run the joke, and I was bummed. It was
I was killing it with everything else.
It was the Braden
I
joke.
did some crowd work, man. I was just like riffing off of whatever. And this one guy went up before him, and he said, "Fucking doves and pigeons are genetically the same." And I'm sorry, I can't just deal with stupidity like that.
Yeah.
And so I had to.
You know who it was. It was a good joke sometimes.
Yeah.
So I, had to set that straight, which had the whole 5 people fucking dying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, hey, I'll take it, dude.
Hey,
yeah.
man.
Yeah. The bartender and her boyfriend were tuned in. I had them on the side. The one guy's wife was on my side, so that's all I needed.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's when you get the spouse to agree with you, not
Yeah.
oh my god,
Dude.
let's go.
I have a question. Am I a scumbag if I only remember like a husband by the size of his wife's tits?
No.
That's not a scumbag.
It's
a man thing to do.
It would be like a
right?
crazy tattoo, seeing that and being like,
Yeah.
I remember you because of that. Like, hey
Right.
man, your wife's got great tits. Like, don't say that out loud to her, but that I remember you.
Yeah,
Right.
like B cups. Oh yeah, Errol. Fucking
This fucking guy.
double D's. Oh, you're talking about Justin.
Fucking A.
You know what I mean? All right.
Let's keep that one.
Yeah. She was wearing a sundress that day, right? Jake, how are you? Yeah. Good to see you again, dude.
1 hour 10.
Oh, fuck.
Clip it.
Yo, we had a guy in here who swears to God he invented the clap.
Chlamydia?
Yeah. I was like, it looks it. It smells it.
Eric did
Look
that.
at the cum rock.
Oh. Right there. That's it right there. Yep, that's the chlamydia.
Fucking mark of death on that rock.
We avoid that area.
Yeah, let's just keep that one against the courts. The courts cleanses it. Actually.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, and it's a black spot. That's white, natural cleansing. It's okay. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna pay the rock for reparations.
That rock is clearly German.
Okay.
Fuck, man.
Das Quotes. Yeah. Das Quotes.
I'm gonna kill your
Fuck
producer, man. I'm
off.
sorry.
I'm crying again. This is fucking funny, man.
Oh, what was I gonna say? Fuck. I was-
Nazi rocks.
No.
Nazi rocks.
Clip it.
This is my kind of episode, dude. Invite me every week.
That's it. Holy shit.
Wait, hold on. For clarification, I'm wearing the glasses. I'm not saying they rock. We're talking about the rocks. Okay.
Speak for yourself, dude.
Guy's got Kanye's whole new clothing album.
Kanye has
Clothing
that
album.
swastika, like diamond
Yo,
chain.
that shit's icy.
I forgot who told me.
Fucking A,
Were we
man.
talking about that the other day?
Here's
was it
100.
you? Like somebody had to make that. Like was it like a Jewish guy who was like, "Man, I hate this, but you're paying me so much money, I have to make it."
You know, to be honest though,
There's so
many jewels on it,
I can't say no. Oh, sorry.
fucking
How much are you paying me?
Jews hate Jews more than anybody else. To be honest,
I think everybody hates their own group the most. Like my dad's Irish, and I would hang around other Irish people, and I was like, "Man, you guys are hateful." But I love them too.
They're that's just because you're half black.
Yeah, well, yeah, they were making fun of me a lot. Yeah, that's true. I haven't heard the N-word so much since then. That's crazy.
You're like, y'all boil everything. Like, what the fuck? Disgusting, dude.
My dad was for a while. My dad was a single dad, and it was like, dude, you boiling that again? Like, what
double
are we
boil,
doing?
yeah.
That or microwave meals. Let's do it.
The worst fucking thing ever is a boiled hot dog.
Ew. But yeah, I used to eat those.
Fucking gross.
I disagree, but okay.
What do you think's worse?
Do
you like a boiled hot dog?
I do, because it's
gross.
You know why? Know what's worse?
Dude,
watching
they
someone eat a hot dog directly out of the casing.
That's 100%.
That's
disgusting.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's you're
100%
gonna
disgusting.
die.
Yeah.
You should die. And I'm not saying from the hot dog. Someone should shoot you for doing that. If you eat hot dogs and you do it like just be out of the package, kill yourself. I don't care. Like it's not my problem, dude. Like,
They're trying to do it.
Everything you guys just said in the last like 20 seconds.
Everything you said last 20
Irish
seconds.
stuff
Irish.
I'm dead.
Joey Button's dead.
He's done.
killed
well,
our
you're
producer.
Irish, so you're probably gonna die from alcoholism. So don't worry about it. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah.
Just do it.
Buttons has made it a total of 3 episodes on Move the Mic.
He's been here longer than that.
I lose count, man.
It's been here longer than that.
We're cruising, dude. This is great. This fucking great.
Yeah. I'm up for the dark stuff, so let's do it. I don't care. Yeah, dude. That's no matter than me, dude.
But see how we get off the rails and it just creates new bits.
Oh yeah.
It's just like every episode. Like I'll go up, like we'll do a mic and I'll say like, oh well, this past episode we learned that Damien hung a milk jug from his dick.
Oh yeah.
That was so good.
It's a true story.
Yeah.
That's a true fucking story.
And so I just recently added the pendulum of the mic, and I was just like, I'm keeping that. I was just like, that's mine.
It's a clear view. You're
Yeah.
loving it. Yeah.
But I ran. You know Ophelia Summers?
I met her at. Ophelia was at Mavs.
The roast.
I met her at
Yeah,
Mavs show. Yeah.
Killer.
Yeah.
Absolute killer.
Oh,
if you,
really?
if you get a chance to watch her work.
If you see her, get our fucking glasses back.
She pocketed those. But no, she's an absolute murderer. So I ran a couple bits about her. I won't tell them because I'm gonna wait till I see her again to run them again on a mic. And dude, we get some good content out of this. So if you can come up with some jokes out of this, I feel like we're all working.
We actually used to do a thing.
Cum
Maybe
Rock's
I could-
hilarious.
Maybe I could get Joe over there to pull up something for us. Go to Google down at the bottom, very bottom of the screen. There you go. No, yeah, fuck it.
Click here.
Yeah, he's never done this part.
You should Google how to Google.
I want you to look up word generator. We've done this a few times.
Oh jeez, this keyboard is fucking awesome.
Yeah, dude, it's a mechanical keyboard. No, it's not. It's just a normal keyboard.
Yeah.
Fucking
People
Good
don't
shit,
know.
Yeah, come on.
Edit
Just
that out.
Go
It's
down.
mechanical.
Yep, there it is. Random word generator.
okay.
And then you're gonna pull that whole window. And then grab it at the top. And then. Yep,
I love this so much. This is what I do
This is
during my
great.
day. And, oh my god, I love this.
Can we get some assistance here?
Yeah.
No, go to the right.
Put a ticket in.
You're gonna
That's
go
what-
no
that's
other
what-
way, other way. Yep.
Your other
Keep
left.
going. Keep going. Just grab it and
Keep going.
hold it all the way.
To the right.
No,
to the right.
keep
Keep
going.
going. Keep going.
All the
yeah,
way.
all the way. Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
Now-
Oh.
Okay.
I'm putting it on the TV.
Yes. And now you're gonna hit the square button.
Where's the mouse?
The-
All right.
The big
Yeah,
that one.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh my god, you're
Okay.
amazing.
Now number of words. Put 7.
do
Why
5.
so many?
All right, 5 then. Fine. All right, and then just hit generate random words. So what we do here,
Okay.
all right, is we get these words, and you're just gonna
Oh, you want to find a lover?
run a story,
Oh my god.
or it could be
It doesn't have to be funny. Just
yeah,
clever.
It's just something that's gonna come up.
And you don't have to use them in order.
Yeah.
Sometimes it works that way.
Oh, that's
Um,
quite easy that way. Yeah.
Camera. We'll get that onto the screen. Camera.
2.
No,
What?
Buttons
2,
is doing
3,
a lot.
2, 2.
He's killing it.
Hell yeah.
It's okay. Hey. Camera 2.
P2.
Position. Yes.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
go.
We're out here, y'all.
All right. Let's get that advertising.
Oh, yeah, that's easy. Okay. I got it.
You
You can
got
also
a
use
little audio.
the mirror.
The mirror. Use the mirror.
Yeah.
Mirror.
What's that sound?
Oh, it's
got it. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Should be good now.
All right, so go ahead and give us some new words.
Oh
and
shit.
then
Okay, I had one for that one right there. Yeah.
No, let it go then. Let it go.
I was for those of you who actually saw it, I was relieved to see the love of my life shove a carrot up their ass while I was at West Station.
Hell
Nice.
Okay.
Fire.
Okay.
Go ahead, Eric.
That's a good one. All right.
That's fine. Whatever the.
All right. Hold on here.
Fuck you. Fuck you, graduate from Airbnb. Piece of shit.
All right. So I was
You
at the
guys gotta log into my fucking Google and YouTube.
I don't know what's ripping right now. But so I was at club the other
It's a
day.
fucking top app. You guys gotta log into my shit, so you don't have that anymore.
I was at the club the other
You're gonna
day.
get all my porn there.
All right. Hold on, Joey.
Go
Bones
ahead,
is talking.
go
All
ahead.
right. So I was at the club the other day, and I was positive I had an erection. And to avoid prosecution, I was talking to the clerk, and he also had an erection, and I'm pretty sure he was a predator.
Nice.
Fair, yeah.
There you go.
Alright, here we go again. Hold on, let me get this
Snots?
down here.
A little bit. I got some
There
dirt.
it is.
I got
All
some
right,
dirt
cool.
snots.
Fuck you, Adam.
Oh.
Oh, cord.
So I was having a very productive weekend, and I wanted to go down to the rubbish center and perform an invasion because there was a lot of things down there that just struck a chord deep into my soul, which led me to dark temptation.
Dark.
That's all I got.
Hey.
Alright, wait.
Dude, I have so many dirty snots right now from work.
No, it's silence
muted,
forever.
yeah.
Cool. Alright, go ahead.
Okay. I had a wound that was absorbing semen, so I had it stitched up near the passage, and the results were positive.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Quick and killer.
Okay.
Quick and killer.
Dad.
Oh. Give me another one.
Oh, come on, I'll do it.
All right.
All right, so my mail guy has a problem with theft. So the other day it was really cold out, and he jetted over to my place to grab a package off the front porch. But little did he know that it was just full of acid. And
That's it.
yeah, I already used that.
He said jetted.
Yeah.
He used it as a...
Alright.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he can't do this.
No, give it to me. Give it to me.
Give it
Scroll
It's
up. No,
already
scroll
muted.
I know,
Just
but still.
it's already muted.
Scroll up. I feel like this is a.
There it is. I was waiting for that one.
I feel like this is a fucking trap because I don't know what incongruous means. And at this exact moment, I'm gonna undress like a monster.
Hell yeah, that was good.
I would take my shirt off, but I'm not gonna.
Fire, dude. Fire in the booth. All right, one more round for us, and we'll.
Alright, look at it for a minute, because it's gonna pop back up.
Okay.
Just do it.
All right. I was at a building, and it was being landscaped with mild rubbish. I ended up forwarding a bunch more trash for them to carry out.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
That's my worst one, I guess. Yeah.
It's fine, we're in there. So I have a mutation, and it's
you
hard to manage this massive sausage.
Dude, you can. This is a good one. You can finish this pretty well.
It's really hard to stay balanced.
Exactly.
Come on, wrap it up.
Which makes me really popular with the girls.
Yeah. I knew.
You got it before the
I think we all had the same story in our head. I think we all had the same fucking story going on.
oh, popular is the most easy
Yeah.
one. So, yeah.
With a mutated sausage. Cum rock.
Chlamydia.
Oh, all right, you can close us out of that. That was great.
Let's do it.
You can close that out. All right, awesome. Once the camera's back on us, we can continue our conversation.
That was fun. That was a good one. That was a good round.
That's
That was
fun,
a good
yeah.
round.
Isn't
Yeah.
it fun?
Yeah.
Just a little exercise.
Well, I don't have enough exercises. That's a good one.
It
yeah,
is a
for
good
real.
one.
Uh-huh,
Even just to get a little silly. You know what I mean? The first few might not be funny. You know?
You gotta work it out no matter what. Yeah.
It's a flexing a muscle, man.
flex that muscle.
Yeah.
Mutated
even if it's
sausage.
a mutated sausage. Fuck you, dude. Beat me too, you bitch. Fuck off, dude.
We're all comics here. We're all word playing.
Right there. Better than that.
So now he's number 5.
Yep. There it is. Eric, number 5, best writers in Massachusetts, right there. Eric, yeah, there you
I'm
go.
blushing.
Come on.
Look how
Let's
ready.
go. Yeah.
He knows it's a joke and he's still hard as a
It's like,
rock.
oh my god, really? Let me feel it, dude.
No, I'm not taking him to a strip club, dude. You know it's fake and you're still hard. You know.
You got it.
She loves me, man.
You got it.
She wants to be with me.
Yo, I got this stripper's number. It just says like 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah.
It's got 8 digits. I don't know what's going on here. Am I missing something?
She's from Switzerland.
She's from Switzerland, yeah.
She's
She's a stripper that goes to another school. Don't worry about it, man.
Why is her name Mike?
Mika.
No, it's not Mika. It's not Mika. This one's Mike.
Her name is Mika La Fraulein.
You're saying it wrong.
Fuck. Shout
All
out
right.
Centerfolds in Worcester.
So, somebody told me you were the guy to ask. Where are the best glory holes in Worcester?
Oh, the best glory holes in Worcester. Ralph's Rock Diner. No,
He names all this.
yeah. No, you know what's funny? Ralph's actually has in the men's room. If you go to the men's room, there is just like Playboy, Hustler. There's photos everywhere up there.
Come
I
rock.
want to just run into the women's room and just see if there's dicks everywhere. I'm like, where's the equal opportunity here, dude? There's got to be somewhere.
They have like a couch and flowers.
Yeah. A squirt
just
bucket. Like, please leave here. Like,
Just
don't make a
bunch
mess,
of
please.
Suction cup dildos.
Yes.
The size for everyone.
Yeah, no, also it's adjustable. There's different heights, so you got to put it down, you got to put it up. Yeah, come on, man. This is too tall for me. I want to use it so bad.
Dude, you think when the Pilgrims came, they saw that Plymouth Rock and were like,
Of course. You know some guy.
guys, come on, we're trying to grow moss.
No, they saw Indian women. They were like, we've never seen that color. I hit Plymouth. We didn't hit Plymouth Rock. I did with my cum. That's why it's locked up now.
Where do you think the oysters come from?
Clam digging.
Fucking barnacles. Fucking.
Think of how many pearls are out there, just cum pearls.
The original money shot was a pearl. That's where the pearl necklace comes from. Yeah.
Calcified cum. What if that's what a pearl was, bro? They just had no idea.
The original guy was feeding them his cum, and it's like, look it makes pearls, everybody. No, you idiot. It's sediment. It's my cum.
I should probably go check my socks in that other room. I might have.
You got a couple of pearls in there.
Yeah.
Gross. Fucking gross. No,
I'm getting fired easily. Yeah. Sorry, HR. My bad.
I just got a promotion. I got to calm down.
Oh my god. Yeah, I've already hit rock top, so I
I
can't
see
go
what you're doing
any
there.
higher, bro.
I see what you're doing there.
You're glazed over.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you said you hit the bottom, it means you picked it up and put it on there. I hit the bottom of the rock. Boom, done. Yeah.
dude, that's where the move came from WWE, rock bottom.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Oh man. If you think about it, his people are like really old in culture too. You know what I mean? They probably have the first community cum rock.
Oh, yeah.
Moana. Remember that you make it up to the top and they have the stack of rocks? And
Oh.
guess what they were covered in?
Cum? No, I'm just joking. I don't know. I forgot. Yeah, moss. Yeah, oh, that's right. They were covered in moss. And the moss is the thing that... Dude. Take it, dude. That's exactly what it was, yeah? That stupid fucking face. So that face that was half covered with moss is definitely a cum face instead of like a... Dude, that's wild. Can't watch...
Say you're welcome.
Yeah, nice job.
From the moon, the stars, and the sky.
Nice job, Disney. Fucking pedophiles. Perverts.
Oh my god, it's full circle. Holy shit. I haven't laughed this hard in a while. This
Yeah, my face hurts.
You're welcome.
My face hurts, man.
Wow. So how oh shit. Where do we go?
How do you
Howdy.
when you wake up in the morning, what's the first thing you do? Cum rock, no. Fucking shit, dude. It's fucking rock. Get it out of here.
Gotta have a cum rock.
My house is empty.
Yo, we just start selling cum rocks.
Cam Patterson would sue us. Cam Patterson would sue us.
He ain't got a cum rock, bro.
He has rocks, not cum rocks, dude.
Yeah, he's got retarded rocks. It's cum rocks.
Oh, fucking A, dude. My eyes are leaking.
Move the moss.
Move the moss. Give this to Joey Buttons.
Yep.
Give this to Joey Buttons. Move the
You
moss.
win, brother. You win,
Fucking
dude.
move the moss. Oh, that's gonna be our next T-shirt. Move the moss.
Oh, yeah.
Sell merch now.
With like a little fuzzy patch right here. Right on the tit.
Oh man.
I grow my own. Damn.
We grow up fresh in the studio.
Just for you.
I gotta
guys.
stop wiping it off.
Make a yeah. Look at those are profits. Those are profit margins right there.
That's why I don't have a hairy chest.
You know what? I'm pretty sure that's a thing. That's like the guy who like shows his anus to like the sun. I'm pretty sure someone comes on and stuff like, I want to grow chest hair. They just let it sit there for like an hour, and then they're like, we're good now. Okay, I'm a real man.
Rub it in. Rub it in.
Don't rub it in. Okay, yeah.
You know that used to be a thing too.
What?
I don't want to say.
Coming on yourself?
I don't want to say what group of people it were, but it used to be a thing where, you know, you would share semen because semen holds a lot of testosterone and things like that. Mm-hmm. You would share semen with the brother that you were about to go into war with. Yes, you would share each other's semen with each other, and it wasn't gay.
Nazis.
It was.
But they are. They're the worst. Yeah.
It wasn't the Nazis.
It wasn't them. Damn.
They were just selling or sharing meth pipes.
Dude, meth. I remember I found out they did
Panzer
meth.
bars.
Yeah.
The Panzer bars. They were chocolate bars full of it.
You know why the French didn't get into the war, right?
Because
They were literally they were pacified with meth. They were
really?
They were given an abundance of methamphetamine.
That would make you want to fight so much.
No, they all became fucking riddled, pathetic drug addicts.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
Opium.
It was opium?
Yeah, opies.
So they
I thought they gave the French meth.
They gave the French opium so they'd be sleepy, and then the Nazis were taking meth so they could take France in 2 days.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah,
Gives a whole new term to the word
And now-
blitzkrieg.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly. Exactly.
Now we got fucking.
Well,
fentanyl.
the Blitzkrieg was in Poland, and the Polish were fighting them.
Nerd.
Yeah, dude, what do you want? What do you want? man?
Blitzkrieg was
The
in
Blitzkrieg
Poland.
was in Poland.
It's a
And they took
continual
it-
operation. They did the same thing with France that they did before.
Well, no, well, they didn't even have to drug the Polish because they were fighting on horseback
Yeah,
with
they did
swords
not.
versus panzer tanks.
Wow.
Seems fair. Yeah.
Versus panzer tanks, which is insane. The fastest moving tank in history to this day, almost.
Yeah.
No, not even close.
To almost
Oh, they
is
got
what I said.
destroyed.
Dude,
Panzer
nowadays,
tank was so fucking futuristic for the
Oh,
time.
that
we
was
got
ahead of
Tesla
its time.
tanks.
Yeah.
we got Tesla tanks driving around here all the time.
That's true. They're kind of badass.
You put a fucking turret on that thing, dude.
I would shit on one of those. Yeah. They hate this thing. I don't even hate Teslas. I just hate
I would
that
shit
van.
on one of those.
Yeah,
It's
whatever
great.
it's
Van?
called.
The truck?
The truck. I hate the truck.
It just looks like shit.
It just looks ridiculous.
but it makes
yeah.
a fucking hell of a tank.
Does it?
You can't. What?
Really?
Bro, it's got technology in it where, like, if it gets stuck, it'll literally shake itself out of. Like, it cannot get stuck. Actually, the brand new Toyota truck just unveiled this in their newest model truck.
Okay.
So everyone's following lead. Dude, it's fucking bulletproof.
Oh, it's right. Yeah, now it is after the incident where you threw the rock at it or whatever, and it.
I mean,
Blow it up in front of Trump Tower.
Oh, really?
Blow it up. You contain the blast.
Oh shit.
dude, I mean, the thing is a literal street legal tank. And any guy down south charges it up and fucking slaps a turret on her, they're going to take the north this time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But that would force them to not drive their Dodge F-150s.
Yeah, they're
their,
like,
whatever
they ain't
the other
gonna hear
one-
my diesel
yeah,
singing.
my
I can't
diesel,
drive that.
Yeah.
I can't drive that. You can't hear the Hemi. I can't drive it.
So yeah. What do you think? I'm liberal? That's crazy. No way.
Can't drive it.
But if you tell them that they could take the north in a night,
In a night.
they're gonna get all that meth and they gonna fucking grab their Confederate flags.
Yeah. Listen, guys.
And
if
they're
we-
riding.
If we drive these Teslas, we can get meth and slavery back.
Why do you-
What?
Yo,
You
why
know
let's
what?
Do it, dude.
You know what? You done piqued
Hold
my
on.
interest.
I guarantee you, if we look at that,
we're getting dark. We're getting.
I guarantee if you look at that Mason-Dixon line, there ain't a single fucking Tesla charger within 100 miles north or south of that, which means there's 200 miles in the United States cut off of no Tesla chargers.
Mm-hmm. You're saying I got to plug my Tesla in the ass? No way I'm driving.
What it means is
that's looking gay.
What it means is you got a plan for an attack, which means you give the other side time, which means there ain't going to be no war. Elon Musk has ended the Civil War.
Okay.
He's already ended the second Civil War. We
got
got to show this man respect. We got to show Elon respect for ending a Civil War that hasn't happened.
Stop pumping your fist.
It's close fist. It's a very close,
Be careful,
tight
man.
fist.
Be careful, Rob.
Very tight.
Don't
My
do
heart doesn't go out to anybody. Okay, fucking
great.
135, clip it, cancel.
Yeah.
Canceled.
I really know what I feel like right now. What? I understand January 6th even more now, dude. I get it now. Like, yeah. Let's go get him, dude. Let's go. Fuck. Pent-up aggression.
It's generational.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah. What are you? Like, what are you, Irish or Italian?
I'm Italian.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, got to be one of the two, right?
Mm-hmm. He's so Italian, he calls it Italian.
I'm Italian.
I am Italian.
He's Italian.
You laugh at this every week. Shut the fuck up.
That's for the table. That's a nacho for the table right there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm Italian.
Like Lieutenant Aldo Rain over here, fellas. Lieutenant Aldo Rain.
What's your favorite mafia movie?
Ooh.
Or like gang related movie? It doesn't have to be mafia.
That
I'm
opens.
talking.
You know what movie I like, and I haven't seen it enough, and I really, really think it's Hoodlum. Hoodlum is such. If you haven't seen Hoodlum, have you seen Hoodlum? Oh. Dude, Hoodlum's so good. Lawrence Fishburne's in that movie. He's great in it. I can't think. What's her name? Cicely. Oh my god, I can't think of her name. Cecil, yeah, she this woman who's like I think she died, but she was like in her like 90s and was still a baddie, dude. Like Black Don't Crack, she proves it, dude. Like for real. But that movie's great. I think there's like a blowjob scene in that movie that I remember being a kid and being like, this is great. And then there's just a bunch of guns running is it Lucky Luciano in that movie?
Yeah.
He's with the fucking messed up eye. That whole
Al Capone.
Prohibition, that's what it was, the Prohibition era. That movie, that's a fantastic
Lucky
one.
I think it was Capone with the messed up fucking. No, he had a scar on his face.
No, the movie had Lucky Luciano. That's
yeah.
Capone was running around to like 90.
You're not on mic.
My bad, dude. Sorry. I brought you into this. I'm so sorry.
You baited him.
This happens on his second natty.
Really? Okay. Yeah. Beat it, dude. No.
That was an abuse joke.
Yeah. I said beat it. He takes the cum rock. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I didn't mean that, dude. Come on. Yeah.
I love cum rock.
Taking all the money. Yeah.
Shit. Damn, man. Fucking zooming.
Hell yeah. I gotta watch that movie. I've never heard it.
It's a good movie, man. I like Hoodlum. Yeah.
You ever seen Havoc? With Anne Hathaway?
No.
It's a really good. Actually, the guy who plays he's in the Batman movies. He's the young kid. What is it?
What Batman movie?
He's in them all with the Christian Bales.
The young kid.
Yeah, he's the young. Well, he's not a kid. He's the young.
Killian?
He's the young. Yeah, Killian something. Anyway,
Scarecrow?
yes, no, not him. He's not in all of them. Fuck. Anyway, it's not Killian. This actor is great. There's quite a few good actors in it that didn't become like known until years later.
Yeah.
This is one of those like occult films from back in the day.
Okay.
But it's about these like white kids in L.A. who are like they're just all rich and they're in these gangs. Okay. Right. And they're all just like beefing with each other. And then Anne Hathaway and her friend, they end up rolling onto the east or the west side of L.A. Okay. Which is all the hombres.
Okay. The homies.
Yeah. So now they're like, they get invited to this party. You know what I mean? Shit goes down. This movie's super old. I'm gonna give it away. So her friend ends up getting, like banged out by like 6 of the homeboys.
Yeah.
It was gross what they did.
Okay.
So,
Cholos, man.
so now she's like, now I'm gonna manipulate. Now I'm gonna get my gang to fight this gang. So it's this white boy group, a gang, like thinking that they're hard with their daddy's cars and shit. And then they get fucked up by the real motherfucking gangs. Yeah. And it's just like a real ass story about how these motherfucking people think that they're about shit, and then they end up being brought into a real gang environment, and then they're really scared. Yeah. It's a good fucking movie.
I'll have to see that, yeah.
It's a good movie.
Yeah. Text me that. I'll definitely watch something like that. I'm always into people who think they're better than they are, and then next thing you know, they get demolished. You're like,
oh, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That's fucking... Fuck.
Message.
What was the other movie though? You said man, Blood In, Blood Out. If you haven't seen that movie, that's also good. That's also, dude. The only reason why I remember this movie, so it takes place as a guy. He's I think he's Mexican, but he's like white Mexican, so he doesn't fit in with his group. And then he goes to prison. He's got to figure out like what group he's in, and then the one guy wants him to blow him, and he's got to fight this guy. And the big thing about this is Havoc. Got it. Okay. The big thing about that is that at one point, they take this guy who's in the gang and they throw him over a fire hydrant and they break this dude's back. And I remember being like, this is the best movie of all time. Yeah. Like this, like the level of like torture. I'm like, hell yeah, that's the one right there. Yeah.
That movie came out in 2005, Havoc.
Okay.
With Anne Hathaway, which right around the same time was Princess
Bride.
So like, it was really awesome because like I had only seen her act as like this princess, and then in this movie she's a fucked up hood rat wannabe bitch. Yeah. You know what I mean? Who's also like smart enough to manipulate everybody.
Fair.
So it's kind of like she's a boss ass bitch still, but she's the complete opposite spectrum. I just love that like in acting in general, like the way people can play different characters and shit.
That's like Zendaya, right? What did
like
she what was he in with Disney stuff? What was that? My kids watched it.
I don't remember the shit. I was out of Disney.
P.T. Barnum, the circus one.
Joe, shut the fuck up.
The fact that you know that makes me
dude,
question
you're not,
you as but she was in like 2 like kid
but
shows.
She did some killer music too. Like
they have to. They have
right.
to
Like Repeat. I know she didn't write it, but that's a banger ass song, bro. It's a good song.
I don't think I've ever heard it.
Repeat by
Neither
Zendaya.
have I. Yeah.
It's a good song.
Any of those Disney people that do songs,
it wasn't
like
a Disney song.
No, I'm saying any of those Disney people that end up like, didn't Hillary Duff have
Hold
on.
Don't talk about my queen.
Well, don't get me wrong. I love her.
Hillary Dump truck.
Yeah, Selena Gomez.
I'm a Miley girl.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, you are. I'm a Miley girl. As he says with a neck tattoo.
Bro, she got some tatties, bro. She got some tatties. You know what I'm saying?
Miley, baby.
Hell yeah. I've always loved it. I've still to this day, I've never even heard a Billy Ray Cyrus song. That's her dad.
Yeah.
The reason why I say that, I've never heard it. The reason why I say this is because everyone will say the thing about Miley is she wouldn't be shit without her dad. Mm-hmm. No. But like, bro, if you ever pull up any random video of her singing a cappella, dude, there are just some tones, man, that'll make a grown man fucking crumble.
Fair. Maybe you know what I mean? Maybe the talent just like got spread through the cum rock of the family.
I will say, I think that she probably still would have been famous.
It was like Space Jam.
A lot longer.
It was like Space Jam.
Yeah.
They got their back.
I understand it now.
It's not the pick of destiny. It's the cum rock.
Yeah, dude.
We just need a chip off the rock.
I'm glad that we have a name for this episode. Cum rock.
Cum rock.
Just a cum off the old rock.
Yeah. There we go.
Because it's on another rock. No, whatever. No.
No, freaking. Speaking of gangster shit, my favorite thing. It wasn't a movie. It was a show. It was Boardwalk Empire on HBO.
Okay, never seen it.
Never, bro. top tier.
Is that the Terrence Howard shit?
No,
that's
no,
Empire.
No,
Steve Buscemi was in that, right?
Yeah. He was the main gangster. He was a Nucky Thompson, Enoch Thompson. He was an Irish gangster.
Okay.
Ran Atlantic City for a long. This is all based on truth. It's not the true stories about him, but it's all like a historic. Like you get to meet Al Capone. You get to meet Lucky Luciano. You get to meet.
It's the beginning of Prohibition.
Yeah, and Nucky Thompson is running Atlantic City at its top tier. Like all these other gangsters are trying to move on his booze business, but he's using the money to fund the IRA, which really hits my Irish soul. And I go up the raw.
Ooh, do you fuck with Peaky Blinders?
Yeah, I love Peaky.
You fuck with Peaky Blinders,
haven't
bro?
seen that either.
They make the
Yeah.
Irish.
Fuck
They
with
make the
Peaky
Irish
Blinders?
seem like
Dude,
shit.
I don't watch a lot of stuff anymore.
It's good. I've never seen episodes.
Really?
Not a
All
single.
right.
I was just egging him on.
I just fucking damn. I was about to get into it.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's talk about the next 15 minutes. All
Onward,
Peaky Blinders.
onward,
Give me a second. Let's do it.
onward.
Yeah.
But no, watch Boardwalk Empire. You really like it. Sponsored.
There.
I wish.
Now, what's what's your favorite like style? Like if you're gonna lay down, you got an hour to kill or whatever before sleep, you just throw on some Netflix. What is like your recommended? Is it like sci-fi? Are you into like true crime,
British baking show?
documentaries?
All right, it's one of three things, and I'm only going to mention two. One, it's documentaries, and lately it's only been World War II for some reason.
Oh.
And
Good time to be into that.
No, it's not. It's actually it's a mental block. I'm like, I hate this. Oh my god, we're all dead. Like this is crazy. I hate this,
History is repeating itself,
bro. Dude,
Crazy, right?
dude.
Crazy how the script doesn't change.
It does, dude. I'm telling you.
script
I'm
doesn't
telling you
change.
right now. I've watched so much like just World War II stuff, right? And then all of a sudden, like you hear about the Venezuelans getting sent to El Salvador. I was like, well, the Nazis were rounding up Jews and throwing them in concentration camps. I think we're on the same path. This is crazy.
This is nuts.
This is nuts, and no one believes me. I'm like,
Do you know
whatever.
where it all began, though? Where the Nazis began? Do you know what their first operation was?
No.
Their first operation was taking down a genetics facility that was writing and creating, or literally modifying children's bodies to change their sex.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's why,
yeah.
like,
I mean, the Nazi party.
But I can also
We
see
had
that.
some here. People don't realize that there was an American sector of the Nazi party that got demolished.
Here.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
it demolished, and it was more of like McCarthyism, like before McCarthyism and stuff like that. It was so frowned upon over here, but people fucking dug it, and it was just like then they went back over there, and it just took over because Germany was so poor. They were very poor, and they were looking to.
Dude, man, being poor make you do anything, dude. Like
Yeah.
being poor will make you do anything. OnlyFans
when
gross. Like being poor will do it to you, man. So
This is for
Yeah.
OnlyFans subscriptions.
yeah, yeah. The other thing to answer your question, the other one is the Great British Bake Off.
really?
Yes.
Dude, I don't know what it is about that show. I watch a lot of like food competition shows.
Bro.
They're so nice to each other. All they do is up each other.
A
They're
beautiful
like,
bride on it.
yeah, dude. And then like the only person who's like an asshole is Paul, and he's not even that big of an asshole. He's
Yeah.
like, oh, it was a little dry.
Could have done better.
Oh, stodgy. Like you hear stodgy. If you hear stodgy, they're basically like kill yourself.
Yeah.
They're like, dude, this is a little stodgy, and I'm like, oh my god, this is so easy. It's relaxing. It's whatever. I can't bake, and I'm just like, I'm into it.
I fucking
Yeah.
love it, but mostly because it makes me horny every time they say cream pie.
Do you like?
Don't
yeah,
look at me
I'm gonna
like
let that settle in. Just gonna. Do you like? Is it cake?
Yeah.
I love watching
Yeah,
that with
is
my
it
kids.
cake? That's a good one.
That one's like a whole family adventure.
Oh, yeah, for
'Cause
sure.
Everyone's involved. We're all picking something different. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
dude.
That's a steak.
Dude,
It's a cake. Yeah.
Dude, imagine they make the next Black Mirror. It's just like the whole episode goes through, and then they just cut into somebody and their cake.
And their cake. Oh, dude.
It's sentient cake.
Write that one. Write that one, Black Mirror. Yeah.
146.
Yeah.
How many mushrooms did you eat before we started this podcast?
What one? I'm just kidding. I took none. No. keep the juice away.
You are flabbergasted right now by that. I heard this new season.
That would be a good episode. That'd be a good episode.
Oh, yeah.
Like it was just a normal day, and somebody just cuts himself and noticed
I'm
they were
o-
like frosting.
Listen, as the CEO, I'm okay with Jew jokes. I'm okay with racism to a point if it's funny. I'm okay with a couple things. Cannibalism kind of pushes it for me. You know
Really?
A little bit. All right?
That's what you hold the line against?
That's what you hold the line?
The human body is a sacred fucking organism. Okay?
You telling me you go down and eat some pussy and don't if it tastes like cake, you're pulling out?
Oh, no, he doesn't eat pussy.
I eat pussy.
Then you're a cannibal.
No, I'm not. I'm not eating their flesh.
Fair, you don't swallow. It's okay. I got it. Yeah.
I'm not
okay.
eating the flesh. I feel like that's crazy.
You're doing it wrong.
That was for that
Your
joke.
poor wife, dude. I want all the money. Let's do it.
All right, it was funny. Cannibalism's accepted.
Cannibalism's in now, guys.
Dude, I had somebody ask me one day, they were like, someone made a mulatto joke, and they were like, are they allowed to make that joke? I go, was it funny? And they go, yeah, but they're not that. And I go, as long as it's funny, you can do whatever you want, dude.
Like
So,
CW
yeah.
lets me say the N-word, you know what I mean? I'm not going to do it.
Not now. You did say it like 10 times when I showed up. I wasn't sure why you were doing it. No, I'm just playing. Clip it. No.
Whoa! Only when CW's around.
He's your protector. You say it behind him. You're like, hey, who's this?
Well, I moved up here from Ohio, so he's my only black friend.
Dude, you got a friend right now. How about this? I'm your new one, dude. Yes, you got a second one, dude. There you go. Yeah.
148.50.
Yeah. 148.50. He made a friend. There you go.
What if we call this We Made a Black Friend?
We made a.
We're not doing that.
Yeah. How to make a black friend.
Only whites are going to watch that video.
Jesus Christ. That'd be crazy. It's instructional video.
Yeah.
It's an instructional video.
Yeah.
You said why?
I said it.
Well, why? If I had $1.
Yeah.
Fucking A, man. Yeah, we try to reach all demographics.
Yeah,
you
for
know
sure.
what I mean?
Yeah. We want to make everybody laugh, dude. Come on.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody-
We haven't hit trans or midgets yet, so we got to figure out how to add them in. We've hit everything else so far, right?
That's another thing that's in my...
Trans midgets? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Damn.
No. I don't think you get two. I don't think God's that fucked up. You don't get two double negatives. That's just fucking. I don't think there's a single.
That's the only noise I could make after that.
I know, dude. I laugh at everything, so but like two negatives. I'm pretty sure they're watching. They are. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure,
He was polite. He said they.
only one group likes that, dude. Like I'm pretty sure I'm saying that, and they're just like, absolutely not. That's not funny at all.
Holy fuck.
Just playing, everybody. I love you. I love everybody.
Fire in here, dude. Shit. He's starting a fire.
That was crazy.
I'm getting fired. I'm gonna let you
Yeah.
guys know. Yeah. Never do a podcast again. What happened? I went off the rails, dude. This is crazy.
I googled trans midgets at work. Fuck.
I don't think it really happens, though. You know what I mean? Like, genetics can be altered. They can be, like, severely altered, or they can be a little bit altered.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a spectrum for sure.
There's tall and short people. Yeah, spectrum. Gotcha, dude.
But there's no tall and a short person. You can't be tall and short.
What if you're the tallest? What if you're the tallest midget? That's a Jay-Z
Dude.
line. I don't know why I said that. Yeah.
Being the tallest midget, let me tell you, it's a good.
You know what? You are crushing it, dude. There you go, dude. There you go.
Let me tell you, you get the best of both worlds. I can reach things on small shelves.
And his knees don't hurt because he's
My
already
knees
head height to the
fucking
vagina.
hurt. Dude, my knees fucking hurt.
No, they don't.
Dude, I gotta.
You stand straight up to eat pussy, bro.
Dude, I lay down like a sniper.
Write that down.
I lay down like a sniper.
What? On the counter?
Yeah.
What do you lay on the counter,
Yeah,
bro?
You never done the sniper? It's my favorite position.
He's in a prone position.
Yeah. You have one leg cocked up. I'm not doing it again for the camera.
Yeah,
he tried to get me. He tried to get me.
Need that memory.
I know for sure now you don't know how to have sex.
You got it. That's one of my jokes. That's one of my jokes, everybody. He's running my jokes.
I was tagging your joke.
Yeah.
I tagged your shit.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Don't get jealous.
Yeah, I mean, you're in prone position, basically.
You
Just
got it.
sitting. Yeah, I got you. Mhm.
On
When
the
you-
countertop.
When you hold circle in Call of Duty.
You didn't change your settings to just tap? You idiot. You could Google that.
Dude, we're gonna kill your producer, man. He is going to die of laughter, which means I can leave here and say I killed, which is I'm happy about that, dude. Yeah, for sure.
Exactly,
for sure.
exactly. Nah, dude, you got a fat sack of cash over there,
Yeah,
man.
dude,
yeah,
I'm
dude.
fucking rich, dude. I love it.
Wow, man. Getting low,
Yeah.
bro. What are we at there, Buttons?
We are at 152.44.
Oh, my
We're
goodness.
cruising
Coming
and
along.
bruising, coming on rocks. That's what we're
Dude.
doing.
How many... Do you like to go camping?
I used to, not as much anymore. I'm older and I don't want to do work, so I want to go to a hotel, lay in, pack and everything like that. Yeah, my girlfriend does, and she kind of wants to do it, and I'm like, okay.
I do love a good hotel.
Yeah, right. You show
love
up,
a
throw
good
your
hotel.
bags, and do your thing, right?
Yeah.
Show up and go.
They got the pool and the gym.
Yeah, I don't do any of those two things, but yeah. Well, I'll do the jacuzzi, yeah, but for sure. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Well, what do you like to do with the kids? What's something you guys do on a regular basis?
My boys will play basketball with my boys. My daughter, I don't know. My daughter and I haven't hung out too much lately. Like usually we would go out to do things together, like go eat, or we'd go out to a museum or something like that and hang out and just go she go shopping. Like she's trying to get me to go buy her a prom dress. I'm like, how about I just give you money? Like I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? So we'll just hang out and stuff like that. Mostly it's just hanging out and chilling. My boys play a lot of video games. I just watch them play because I don't want to talk because they'll talk shit and they'll beat me and then I'm gonna feel bad about myself. So I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. How about that? Last time I played them, I beat them in I think it was Madden. I was like, never playing you again. That was too close of a game. I win.
I'm out on top.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll die. They'll be like, we didn't beat him. I'll be like, yep, gotcha. Take them.
Dude, you know what's funny? Damien is the opposite video game dad. So he'll just run his son into the ground and be like, how you feel? How you feel?
I used to do that.
How you feel?
Yeah.
Like beat his son 70 to 7 and be like, good game. The opposite video game dad.
My favorite thing when they were younger was when they'd play Madden or something like that,
Yeah.
and I'd keep the game somewhat close, and in the fourth quarter, I would just run them off, and then I'd be like, I'm the champion, you'll never be better than me, I'm the greatest thing you've ever seen, talking straight shit to my kids, and they're just like, why are you doing this? Makes me happy.
Fuck yeah.
Recently, me and Dame were playing video games. We were playing Madden because we were waiting for UFC to load, and I was just running amok on him.
Yeah.
And as soon as he saw UFC pop up in the corner that I got downloaded, he goes, "All right, we're playing UFC." Whoop my fucking ass!
Yep.
Because I got so frustrated, I was just like, "Damn it!"
Were you in your head just like, don't worry, it's coming on, dude.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
Literally all I can think about.
Mm-hmm,
Like as soon as UFC's done, you're fucked.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Live it up, buddy. Live it up. You're dead.
Oh, and he does. He
Yeah.
lives it up.
I do. I go, "Oh, dude, don't worry. I'm just running the ball." And it'd just be rip off 30-yard runs every other play. He's like, "Oh, I can't make a tackle." And he goes, "Oh, dude, UFC's on." He just went boom, boom, boom. 3 punches. I'm dead. I'm just like, all right. I was like, what the fuck?
I hate you more than anybody else. You know that, right?
Yeah.
People who play Madden and just run the ball, fuck you, dude. I
Yeah.
hate you people.
For real.
Yeah, it's the worst game to
He's
play.
like,
yeah.
He's like,
Strategic.
"Oh, I got the fastest running back in the whole league."
Yep.
You're a bitch.
Yeah, but the worst offensive line.
You're a bitch.
Oh,
No,
that's your now I'm getting mad. Now that's your justification.
yes,
You're like, oh, it's the worst line, best running back. Fuck you, dude. I
It is.
hate that so much.
Fuck you.
I lost
He's
the
a
game
fucking
one
troll.
time, 7-3. One
Ooh,
time I
yeah.
lost the game.
Love that.
And this guy probably held the ball for was it a 20-minute game? He probably had it for 15 minutes, and I was just like,
ball control.
I
Ball control.
hate you, Eric. Now I hate you, dude. That's how you
for
lose
real.
a friend, dude. Why do you hang with this guy? That's crazy, dude.
Wait, hold on.
I
Joey
got
Buttons.
UFC.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck him up.
Let's call this episode "How to Lose a Black
How
Man."
to lose a friend. Yeah, running the ball. Fuck that, dude.
Yeah, no. In UFC, it's bad for him. There's been a couple times where I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna take it easy and half-ass play, and he'll phase me one time, and then just something inside of me, I'm just like, you know what? No.
Fuck him.
Fucking 30 seconds, he's out.
Yeah, whatever. It happens.
It only takes a couple.
Good. Good for you. Yeah, good for you. I am a supporter of beating his ass. Let's do that, dude.
I will run the ball until I die. Until I die, I'll run the football.
Fuck you.
Why doesn't Eric have any friends? Well, they all played Madden with him.
Yeah.
There you go, yeah.
You got it.
Now the only ones who will play anything in football is fantasy, his fantasy football.
Oh,
yeah,
fantasy
yeah.
football's dope.
I love fantasy football.
Fantasy football's
Yeah?
dope.
Yeah, I'm in a dynasty league, so yeah.
Hell
you
yeah.
know, yeah.
Oh yeah,
hate
guys do
fantasy.
keepers and shit, so that's awesome.
We do it by this is the boring part of the podcast.
Yeah,
we do this. We have the league that I'm in. It's $250 you get for your salary cap.
Yeah.
So you just buy players. Everything's auctioned. So we draft once a year, go to Vegas and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. But then you got to trade, and the guy's 80. Like I got Christian McCaffrey last year in a trade. I gave away like 4 players. I'm like, all I needed was 1 running back. I gave away people I didn't care about.
ACL gone.
And that's $85 on my budget. And I was like, I hate fantasy so much. And then I just wrote a bunch of jokes and was like, I love myself.
Yeah, I can't do all that. I mean, I like getting in like a football pool.
Yeah.
You know what
that's
I mean?
fun.
Where you just bet on the teams and shit. But the whole like individual players thing, it's just too much to balance. I think.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
You gotta fuck all day long. You're keeping track of every one of these guys. You know what I mean? Fucking making sure they're not getting hurt in practice and all this and that.
Yeah.
It's too much for me.
It is. I used to do fantasy basketball too, and that was even a different animal. You have to pay attention every single day.
I couldn't
to
imagine
set up a fucking 10-man lineup and get.
I couldn't imagine trying to balance like how many guys do you get in a fantasy league, or how many?
20.
2, 4, 6, 8. I think I'm in an IDP,
18.
so it's like 18.
All right, so imagine trying to balance 18 football players and 65 OnlyFans accounts. Like, dude, there's no fucking.
It's easy. I'm kidding.
Dude, you know what's crazy is people who have that many OnlyFans, like how many they watch.
Subscribe.
I'm like, you can only jerk off once, and then you have to go do something else. Like, no, give me 5 minutes. I got the other account to watch now. Like,
you
what?
just, multiple tabs.
Oh, God. So you're watching them all at once. You're like, yeah, big booty Latin, black girl. Oh my God.
This one has her brother in there.
Right?
Whoa.
Yeah.
You're trying to take away my Dodge Ram.
Got to find a gangbang to freaking finish to. You're like, there we go. Now we're here.
Somehow there's just a guy in a glory hole. We don't know why.
By himself. Yeah.
Nobody's even touching him. He's just in the glory hole.
Hands in his pockets, his hand in there. You're like, this is turning me on for some reason. I felt like I've been there before. The anticipation's killing me.
Just waiting for somebody to come, but they never did.
Yeah.
Damn it.
He never did.
Yeah, just Plymouth Rock.
Plymouth Rock. Yeah.
Fuck, dude. This has been awesome, man.
Fucking hey, dude.
Well, it's getting kind of late. You want to wrap this up?
Oh, yeah, 8:15. I'm trying to go over to the Nook, so yeah, let's do it.
All right,
with
awesome.
you guys, yeah.
Well, where can everybody find you at, man?
Terrance _McCormack 21 on Instagram. Other than that, leave me alone. I don't know. That's about it, dude. Yeah.
Fucking A,
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
Well,
fucking
one other thing before we get out of here. Where can people see you mainly doing comedy? Like if they want to come out, Mondays, Tuesdays, where are you at?
Open mics. I'll just do open mics. I go to the Vernon every Thursday unless I'm at the Nook. That's my other one. Every Sunday you can see me at Huskies, whether I'm hosting or not hosting. Shout out to Nate Hilly. And then those are the only 2 consistent spots. Everything else, I either go to Boston, Westfield. I try to hit Lowell sometimes. So like that.
Awesome.
What's your main spot in Boston?
You know what? The main spot I like in Boston right now, it was Cagney's. I love Cagney's. It's a great spot. It's on Mondays. But Moxie has been like really good. The Moxie. If you ever go to Boston on a Monday, go to Moxie. That's a great mic.
Moxie,
yeah,
okay.
This dude Bo Broussard and Mark Anthony run it. It's a great mic. Probably one of the most fun mics you'll go to.
Fuck
a lot of great and that's like where I went to see some Boston. I started seeing like a lot more Boston comics, and I was like, holy shit, they cook out here. Like they really. I've seen a lot more obviously through it since I've been doing it, but Moxie, I was like, man, they are cooking out here. So
I like the name of that too, Moxie.
yeah, it's at a
Just
hotel.
sounds
Yeah, it's pretty
cool,
cool.
man.
It's your Italian side. It's got Moxie.
It's got
Moxie in it. Come
Hey,
Gabagoo.
Hey, that was a little too fucking far.
Whatever.
You watch your fucking tone.
What?
Watch your fucking tone.
Okay. All right, guys.
Move the mic
Hey.
podcast.
Thanks for having me, guys. Appreciate it.
Hey, don't forget to come on the rock before you leave.
Yeah, obviously.
Hell yeah. I heard.
I'm easily getting fired right now.
You didn't name the company.
Get used to this.